The first thing I'm ever gonna say on live for you right now, Mike Trout is about to go yard, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
You know how I get when we get on these calls and I say something.
You always do this shit. Always do this shit. All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Zoe with No Days Off DFS. I finally got my boy Jay on a stream with me tonight. And if you guys don't know, this is the third horseman, if you want to call it, for our group over here with No Days Off. He be blessing us with some decent MLB plays, some good lays for the WNBA as well, and everything. And just like what he just said, typically whenever he makes a call, whenever we on these little phone calls and stuff like that, it happens. It happens. So definitely pay attention to some of the random stuff that he says because it'll probably happen. It'll probably happen. Yo, they playing late tonight actually too.
Look at this. 108 off the bat for Mike Trout. 225-foot single. He's going yard tonight, bro.
They give him another one like that, yeah. He definitely is.
Elevate the ball, fish boy. Elevate the ball.
Elevation. All right. So this is a late night stream. Gonna go over the WNBA board because of course we got a huge 5-game slate. For whatever reason, again, we got 3 games starting at the same damn time on a 5-game slate. This shit will never make sense to me. Like, I get it. It's the NBA Finals tomorrow, which good luck to my Thunder. But they could do better with spreading out the games. We had 2 games today, one at 1 o'clock, and the other one just finished at 7 tonight. That didn't make any sense. I really do get tired of that. But I'm hoping with you on this call, I can get some good little swings and takes from you. If we get anybody that pops in here into the chat, they can ask any questions and everything as well. But just to show y'all for tonight, your boy's starting to heat up.
Facts.
Came in 6 in the 30K fadeaway, 10K to first. The core was posted to the Patreon. It was posted. It was up there today. Went with Courtney Williams, Kay Cobb, Alyssa Thomas, Azrae Stevens, Natasha Mack, and I can never say her name right, but old girl over there for the links, and they came through. Azrae Stevens was low as hell on today. Really surprised the hell out of me. I got one of the little qualifier tickets to go ahead and play into the bigger contest for the Queen of the Court. I still have not secured my ticket yet, but I'm coming into form right around the right time to go ahead and start taking my swings at it. I like to build up my bankroll and not just throw it away to these 164 entries. So definitely just secured the first step. Now just got to actually get the ticket itself. But hey, as always, we're going to break this down. I'm going to go over the DFS stuff. I got FanDuel pulled up so Jay can talk about any lines that he sees discrepancies and stuff on as well. And we're going to go ahead and try to get this done for y'all tonight. Any questions, anything, all that good stuff, drop down in the chat if you guys are tuning in. And shoot, even after this is over and you guys see the playback, talk to us down in the comment section. We can respond to all that good stuff right there. So starting out, I'll go over Vegas line since I got you on. Today we got a 160.5 total on Chicago Sky on the back of back-to-back, taking on the Dream. We got the Indiana Fever taking on the Aces, 171 total in that game with a 1-point spread. A 1-point spread for the Fever taking on the Aces is actually kind of shocking with how bad the Aces have been lately. Really shocked. 163.5 total for the Dallas Wings taking on the Washington Mystic. Washington Mystic are rightfully favored in this game, which is good. The New York Liberty, they are 165.5 total taking on Seattle Storm. Connecticut Sun taking on the Golden State Valkyrie, 154.5 total in that game, 9-point spread in favor of the Golden State Valkyrie. In all honesty, Golden State Valkyrie taking on the Sun, that's definitely a give me right there. Golden State at home are a completely different beast than on the road. Like, that crowd truly actually gets behind them, and it definitely gives them the juice. New York Liberty taking on Seattle. That's going to be, I think, one of the good games, a close game, especially because we just got word that Jonquel's pretty much going to miss a month with that rolled ankle that she just had. So that's really going to suck for the New York Liberty right there. Dallas taking on Washington Mystics. Mystics are rightfully favored, especially for the fact that they got Shakira Austin back in starting lineup. That's huge for them. Like I know Dallas, we finally put together some decent games, but this is really going to be a quote unquote test against one of the better bad teams in the league. Is the best way.
Better bad teams is crazy.
One of the better bad teams in the league is the best way I can put this shit right here, bro. Because it's not like the Mystics are a top level team. They got the talent with it over there with Kiki. Citron is playing way better than I thought she would have this year, and I really do think that that's due to what was her name that got injured that messed up her ACL over there. It was Amore.
Georgia, yeah.
Yeah, with Georgia going down, because I really feel like the role that Citron's playing, that was going to be Georgia coming into the season. Had high hopes for her, but hey, it's good for them right now. What they got rolling on with Sykes and everything, and then Shakira Austin actually healthy, and however long we can see Austin stay healthy is really going to be how far the Mystic can go in my eyes, because she is literally the best player over there that they have. Like she's good. The Fever taking on the Aces. The Fever are a completely different team on the road than they are at home. And this could be one of those spots where the Aces finally shake off what I think they've lost 4 out of the last 5 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
This could be the spot that the Aces finally actually do it. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the highest total on the slate. If the total could be like a 180 type game or something like that, especially with how fast the Aces play and how fast the Fever want to play. We've talked about it before that the Aces, they're not a good defensive team. It's just their offense. They're trying to hurry up and beat you to 90, 100 if they can get there versus trying to really play any defense. So that'll be interesting right there. And then the Dream versus the Sky. The Chicago Sky, man, that's just
fake.
I mean, backing up a back-to-back. And the crap part over here for the Chicago Sky was you had the national televised game, the only game that was at 2:00 today. And you played your starters. You played your starters in this game. Sub 25 minutes. Angel Reese played 21 minutes. 1 of 1. She 100% from the field. 100% from the field, 100% from the free throw line. She did her thing. I think she goes down as what? The only player in WNBA history to shoot 100% or whatever in a game. That right there, that's crazy. And no turnovers, nothing. But only 21 minutes. That's kind of just stupid. Cardoso was killing them. Cardoso was playing, honestly, almost a flawless game out there for him, but only 21 minutes right there for her. Rebecca Allen, Kia, I honestly don't know what the Chicago Sky are doing. I halfway blame it on the fact that they have Tanisha Wright over there as an assistant coach. Like, it's just –
Yep.
Isn't old buddy one of the coaches that was on the coaching staff for the Aces?
Yep.
They got the bad coach. They got the worst coach between the two because
it's crazy too. Like if you look at his basketball resume, like he's literally won championships everywhere.
Like he honestly NBA doesn't look like he knows what he's doing.
WNBA championship. I think he got a national championship in college. Like literally won everywhere. So I don't know, man.
I think the worst part about it for the Chicago Sky is that you can't even hang your hat on, okay, we're playing bad, we're trying to get some cohesion and all this stuff with some quote-unquote new pieces and everything. We're going to get a good draft pick in this upcoming draft. You can't even hang your hat on that because you don't even own your draft pick.
Facts.
So it's like you technically need to be good. And I can't put all the blame on the fact that Sloot went down with her knee injury, and we probably saw Sloot play her last game of her career, but they just bad all around, man. They just bad. And it does make me kind of wonder, too, at the same time, some of the players we see get released and shit like that from some of these teams whenever they get drafted and everything. How, like Dana Evans, how the fuck is she still in the league on the Aces? I don't understand. Because then they had, what was her name that they had over there for the Aces that we were, like, high on and glad that they got her. But then they just went ahead and waived her.
Deja Kelly.
Yeah. You had. I think Deja Kelly would have been a better player than having Dana Evans over there for them. You would have had some type of production from Deja Kelly over Dana Evans. The little chocolate M&M is not good unless she's playing overseas.
I just think she's cute.
Crazy. All right. All right, heading on over to DraftKings, the site I play the most on the site. If you guys don't got an account, you want one, check the link down in the description box below so you guys get that deposit match bonus and join your boy over here on the King. If we can get B to join, that would be fire because he's up. He just liked my post on X. So
Side note: Tyler Marsh won an NBA championship with the Toronto Raptors.
can we actually put that on the coaching staff right there? Because Nick Nurse with the 76ers doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. And I mean, he had Kawhi Leonard really to lean on over there for that team.
He was the player development coach for 3 years, 2018 to 2020.
So was responsible for the development we saw for Siakam, OG, those players.
I'm guessing so.
Okay. Okay. Maybe. All right. Chicago Sky taking on the Atlanta Dream. Hold on, let's see if we can't get B on the stream. All right. DFS wise, looking at Chicago Sky taking on Atlanta, I'm gonna be very honest. I have no interest in pretty much anybody over here on Chicago. If you are deciding, like, this is one of those games I kind of feel like I can cross out when it comes down to it. Looking at it DFS wise, it's the freaking higher behind spread. If I'm going to take anything from this game, it is, of course, going to be on the Atlanta side. The matches for the Twin Towers, they're going up against another Twin Towers themselves and Brittany Griner and Breonna Jones. The guards, that defense that you actually have over there with Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray. We've seen Atkins already struggle. 9,200, she's not going to be able to pay off that price tag. Reese, me bound queen, I really don't see myself trying to get up there to that. They just played 3 games ago as well, 29 minutes, 28.25 fantasy points. I just kind of stay away from players, especially in WNBA on a back-to-back. It just is not a feel-good thing for me. Maybe after I sleep on it, I might change my mind. What's that one right there?
You see all that green, man. You see all the green.
I hope that's an under.
This is the over.
For who?
Take a wild guess.
Please don't tell me it's...
I have the 100% over hit.
Alicia Gray.
For the course of their career.
Alicia Gray.
It's only
no, that's short. That's short. All right, Cardosa.
Cardosa, man.
What you got?
Cardosa, I have... Hold on. Let me see the projections. So projections, they have her points. Her line is 10.5. She could get 10 points versus Griner. Hit that show more for me. Let's see what her straight points is at 10. It's got to be, minus.
She's a minus 115 for a 10.5 over, and then for her to get 10, minus 156.
So if you want to do a juice reducer, do Cardosa 10 points, Atlanta Dream money line. That's got to be like minus 137. Oh, damn, they minus 2,000.
Minus 2,000.
Ooh, minus 139. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
If you wanna get even fancier though, like her 4 rebounds on there, and you got to be minus 118.
Minus 121.
I like it, but they're saying the PR, her PR is hold on, I'm cooking on my phone. Don't mind me. Her PR is set at 17.5. Her last 4 games straight, she's hit 18, 18, 21, and 24 versus the Atlanta Dream. So, mind you, she's well rested. I know it's a back-to-back, but think about it like this. It's going to be a lot of bricks. Chicago can't score.
So you are not lying in regards to that one. Like,
she's fresh. She didn't play the whole game in the 4th quarter. So, take it with a grain of salt. It's Sunday. I usually don't bet WNBA too crazy on Sundays, but she will be going on the ticket. I might actually play that 10 points and Atlanta Dream money line right now.
Oh, the way. I'm saying texting BK.
I'm about to cut into it, Brody.
All right. So Cardosa, you do bring up a pretty good point. She has played well going up against BG and the Atlanta Dream for her career. That's pretty good. And of course, they are going to need her size. Like you said, she's well rested. The only problem that I have with Cardosa,
Foul trouble.
not even just foul trouble, is that she could light you up and have a good game, but then that next game, it's not. We don't see the same thing. We don't see the same thing in her following games. I have not seen that. I have not seen the consistency for Cardosa when it comes down to it in back-to-back games. Like, it is normally very far few and in between. Now, granted, going up against Washington was her last good game, 36.5 fantasy points. And then today she had 17 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. 3 turnovers only in 21 minutes. Maybe, hopefully she can shake it off. It is a travel down to Atlanta. It is a travel for them to leave from Chicago down there. Hopefully that ain't going to play too much into it. You know, them having to take those regular economy flights since they not getting chartered and shit. But Cardosa, 8,300. If you can stomach that, you want to mess with that. That's definitely something right there. But again, I really don't see too much sticking straight out for me over there on the Chicago side. Now, flip side, Atlanta. Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, Jordan Canada.
If I was coach, I would make their ass take the bus to Atlanta. That performance was unacceptable. No flight. We getting on the Greyhound.
Coach was part of the damn problem. He didn't play his starters in the second half.
I don't give a damn. We all on the Greyhound.
Coach, I'm going to be looking at you like you didn't play me. You didn't play me. This ain't my fault. I was cooking. You didn't have me out there.
10 hours, 27-minute drive. Greyhound.
Fuck
Get
that.
your ass on the bus.
Fuck that. All right. Atlanta side. And Ryan Howard, she popped off with 55.5 fantasy points versus Chicago Sky last time at 10-9. I think this is very much one of those good spots for Ryan. We've seen it in these last couple of games. She's doing quite a bit in regards to the playmaking duties besides them having Canada out there. She's been kind of consistent with those assists, but not only that, getting those rebounds and things like that. Last game, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 36 actual points, and she was killing them from 3. 9 of 19. That was her big explosion game. Ryan at the house, I definitely don't mind it. Definitely coming off of 2 days-ish of rest. I could see this being a decent bounce back game after that 28.75 performance versus Washington, a tougher matchup going up against Sykes. I do like the upside for it. I mean, we know anybody can go out there and kill Chicago. We just saw Kate Kopp go out here and have a great game in only 23 minutes. 23 minutes, Copper had 16 points, 5 steals, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. That definitely can be any one of Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, Canada. Both these guys are pretty good on the defensive side, getting their steals and blocks and stuff like that. When it comes down to it, if you want safety, my take, as always, is going to be Alicia Gray over Ryan Howard, just because Alicia, she's shown it most improved player so far in the season, where consistency in her scoring, and she can go ahead and dish the rock as well, get you those rebounds. It's something that she's shown us that she can do. So I don't mind that. I do think it definitely is a sneaky spot for coming out here and paying out for Canada. The only thing is that we want Canada to continue to get those assists. She had 8 assists versus Chicago last time. And we do normally attack Chicago with those playmakers. I'm not even going to talk about Alyssa Thomas today and the fact that Kalani Brown blew a couple of her assists. I ain't even going to talk about it. That shit killed me.
Don't get me started, bro.
That shit killed me so bad. But Jordan Canada, we talked about it last time when they were on the slate. If there was ever a time for Canada to play some decent minutes and have an upside game, it was versus Chicago Sky. She's in the exact same spot again for a repeat of that. She played the most minutes that she played so far in the season, 26 minutes. Back-to-back 25-minute games. Chicago keeps this slightly close. Canada should see those 25, maybe 28 minutes, and the upside is definitely there for her. Her scoring is starting to come around. She still is going to go out there and play make, and she's a sneaky defender to go ahead and get some steals as well, and I love her upside over here, especially at $7,500 price tag.
8 assists last time they played.
Yep. What's her? Let's see what her assist line is for today. They don't have her up. I hate when FanDuel does that crap, bro. I hate when FanDuel does that shit. They do that shit all the time. All the time. All the time. It'd be straight bullshit. All right. What you think about Brittany Griner? Last time versus Chicago, 26 minutes, 17.5 fantasy points, 7 points, 3 blocks, 4 rebounds.
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I don't think nothing about Brittany Griner, bro. Let's see. I'm actually gonna pivot, and I'm gonna go the other big in this one, Bree Jones.
All right, Brianna Jones. Last time versus them, 30 minutes, 35.25 fantasy points, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 13 points.
She was cooking.
She was. And honestly, to me, she's been the better big between the two, especially whenever she has the right matchup. And I mean, shit. In 22 minutes versus Washington, she dropped 30 fantasy points. She has been the more consistent one. That's why her price is up versus freaking Griner, whose price is just steadily going down. She dropped 35 versus them the last time. I don't mind it as a mid spend up option, but when I have Asia on the slate, I got the forwards over there for Seattle. I got Brianna Stewart and Baby Sabali
Oh
over
my
there without
God,
Jonko Jones.
Stewie revenge game for Seattle.
Yeah, like there's other spots where I would kind of consider it. I would say that Brianna Jones, especially at the price tag, would be a GPP option for me. Looking at it, best play so far over here on Atlanta would be Canada at her price tag. If and then Pow Pow off the bench, bro. If they ever give me like a Pow Pow 10-point line, I would probably mess with it just because she's been cooking in her little 15 minutes that she be getting out there, bro. But Pow
Mm-hmm.
Pow is something decent to actually look to on the DFS side of things that I can mess with. All right. Last thing over here for this game. So this is a nice little builder that you liked for the Cardosa 10 points, Dream money line, Cardosa 4 rebounds. Did you like any actual prop for Atlanta? He
Hold
is
on, bro.
distracted by
Mike
the
Trout's
game.
up to bat, boys and girls. Mike Trout is up to bat.
Again already?
Please throw this man a meatball down the middle.
They lighten him up though. 7-1 already. Oh damn. We're at the bottom of the fourth. He just batted in the third. That's crazy. He just
he's go-
batted in the third.
he's going yard. I'm trying to tell you. If he goes yard, I'm closing this stream and I'm never talking to y'all again.
Wow.
I've got nothing left to prove. Oh my God, why he didn't swing at that one? 8 hits, 7 runs. The Angels are not playing. Ooh, he just late. He was just late.
Foul ball. Foul ball.
Come on, fish boy.
Let's go, Mike.
Pitcher scared to pitch to him.
He ain't gonna give him another one down the middle.
On that, I got on the Thunder shorts, man. I got on Thunder shorts for you.
Hey, that's that good luck for tomorrow.
What the
Damn.
fuck, Mike Trout? Straight down the middle, didn't even swing. Okay.
All right. Did you like any plays on the Atlanta Dream side for to that you could add either to this Cardosa points, Atlanta Dream money line, Cardosa rebounds, or
let me see. 4 rebounds. Brittany Griner for 4 rebounds is so sweaty, and it shouldn't be.
bro, we talk about this almost every time when it comes to her, which just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Hey, what's your Twitter handle?
Mine,
Yeah.
Jor Almighty. I kind of want to take. They don't have team prop. Excuse me. They don't have team props up.
I don't even want to tag you in this post because you really changed your name to the Thundertaker. I cannot believe you really changed your name to the fucking Thundertaker.
I did it just to troll you. Literally, I always get it to troll you. The Thunder Taker.
Bruh.
So I'm also gonna sprinkle Cardosa and Bree Jones both for a double double at plus 1787.
Let's see. Player combos. Bree Jones is a plus 410. Cardosa is a plus 400. Let me clear these two out. Yeah, that's a plus 1787. You put a little, what, 250 on it, make 44. You got the bankroll for it. If you want to drop 10 on it, you can make 170 something dollars.
I don't know, man. I think Cardosa. I think that this team has to have an identity. I know we said the back to back is an issue. I know we said the sky sucking is an issue, but I don't know, man. I just don't go crazy with it. But like I could, it's Sunday, which is also an issue. NBA Final Sunday, but I don't know. I throw a little $2.50 at it.
I think the other thing though too is that we've heard countless times, time and time again, they want to play through the post. They want to play through their bigs. That's why we see Angel handle the ball so much anyway, and everything for him. And whenever they actually look for Cardosa, get her established in the game, they look like they do have an identity, and that inside out can actually work for them if they actually go ahead and establish their bigs. So I don't mind it.
Their
Definitely.
guard play is so weak.
Which doesn't make sense still, because isn't Ari McDonald still just a free agent, just floating around,
Yep.
not signed to any team? And I'm surprised that Ari has not been signed to them yet. Like, who is it? That's the other thing too. The Sparks. I'm surprised the Sparks, they went in and picked up Grace Berger when Sims was going to be out. Berger played a couple of minutes in that game for him, and you could see straight up the chemistry issue. It was there. Berger did not belong, and they cut her like the next day. One game gone. Hey, Berger, you good? Bye. We don't
No
need it.
hurt. Get out of town.
Yeah,
Don't
they
come
said
back.
they was like, nope. Like she was arguing with somebody too over there on the team. That you can see it. You can see that shit. All right, Dallas Wings taking on my. Well, wait, Washington Mystics taking on my Dallas Wings. That's the next game we're gonna go over here and attack. 164.5 total. Paige Becker over here, rookie of the year, killing it night in, night out. Do you think she's gonna get the Sykes matchup?
Yes. Ah, I would. I would put. I would put. This coach. He actually has a good sense of basketball, unlike 50% of the coaches in the league right now. He's definitely gonna put Sykes on Page and oof, Sonia on Enrique.
I mean, Sonya's a decent sized guard, and I could see it because I mean their starting lineup. Let me see if I can't access starting lineups right now. Their starting lineup typically, even whenever they made the switch, they're starting. Who is it? I think not Petty, but Suge
Shook
Sutton. I think.
Sutton.
Yeah. So they have Suge Sutton out there, but it's still Sykes running the one, Suge Sutton at the two, Citron at the three, Kiki at the four, and then um Shakira Austin now at the five. Dawson coming off the bench in some slim ticking minutes over there for them. So that means that Zaza might have a good matchup trying to deal with Suge. And Zaza is looking good. It was an interesting thing that they actually put Zaza into the starting lineup over here for us. I love that. She's been looking better and better game by game. But looking over here, Dallas Wings, Paige Becker is 11-3. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I do not think or believe that Paige Becker is worth 11-3 on this slate. Unfortunately, I can proudly say that. On the flip side, when I go over to the Washington Mystics side, that's probably the guard that I'm going to end up paying up for if I'm going to pay up for one in this. She hasn't gone up against Washington yet, but Washington has done very good versus like your number one option when it comes down to being able to take that away, and that is a big part in due to Sykes. Now, if we could possibly see Enrique turn back the clock, have a decent game, she has been able to cook versus certain teams and different matchups and things like that. 9-9, but her good games are it's very much hit or miss. She is the definition of a hot potato. Halfway, wonder if she wants to be there, doesn't want to be there. if Paige is going to actually get all the defensive attention, and if she does actually draw the Sykes matchup, or if they actually maybe put Sykes on Enrique and give Citron to Paige, it's just so hard to tell. But 9-9 GPP option for me when it comes down to it. She had some decent games last season versus them, but remember that Sykes missed majority of the season last year, so I can't even go off of that in regards to a measuring stick for how Enrique could do. Misha Hines Allen, I really don't like her matchup going up against Shakira Austin and Kiki down there, or Leah Edwards that's going to be coming in. Same thing for Nalissa Smith. This is one of those spots that I truly do believe Nalissa can get herself into foul trouble for no reason. For no reason at all. This is one of those spots that she can definitely go out there and do that. Now, the caveat to that is she's starting, but her minutes, they're still
Hey, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hines Allen revenge game in Washington.
Is it really a revenge? Hines Allen's played for like what,
She's played for
5-6 teams?
everybody, but
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, is it revenge though?
but they traded her in the middle of the season last year, didn't they? I don't know.
But is it that's what I'm saying. Like, is it truly actually revenge for Hines? And I mean the other thing for me though with her, with the fact that we got Charles on the team. Let me make sure I get her first name right. We got Kayla Charles on the team, and she's playing decent minutes, decent role over there for us. But then we also got Lee Yuri, she's going to continue to get more and more minutes. She is going to be the actual center, I believe, in my eyes, for this team. And I won't be surprised when she possibly gets a start. And I'm going to get to her in a second. Like,
I was thinking she might pop tomorrow too.
She played 24 minutes in that last game versus Connecticut. Great game, great matchup for her, and looked damn good off that bench. Like, looking good out there for them. And that's the upside that we've been waiting to see over here for Dallas, actually having a decent big. Last season versus Washington, it's not like she played many minutes for who's she on? The Sparks last year? For the Sparks, she played what?
Who that Yee?
Yeah, she played little minutes over there for them.
Yeah.
She can stretch the floor. I mean, she knocked down 1-3 going up against Connecticut, but she is a big body presence out there. I like her upside 5,700. That would be one spot I would look to over here, just because I do think the minutes are secure and we have no bigs when we look over here for Dallas. And I just still like, if they're going to continue to start Zaza, 6,300. She's looking comfortable out there with the starters, playing off the page and everything. Our rookies are looking good. I'm not going to get overly excited for the 17 points in that last game, but it's a direction that I don't mind looking to. Page is too expensive. Enrique is the GPP option. Carrington is expensive coming off the bench. Melissa Smith can get herself into foul trouble. Definitely just a GPP spot. Zaza and Lee Yuri and even Charles would be where I would be looking to over here on Dallas. Any lines that you think of over there for Dallas that you wouldn't mind getting?
I might rock with some Page unders, believe it or not.
I do believe it, because like this would be the spot to possibly take that going up against the Washington Mystics. I definitely could see that. 110%.
But I'm getting this Cardosa playing right now.
Wait, you said what?
I'm playing in this Cardosa play now.
Oh.
10 points, 4 rebounds, Atlanta Dream money line.
You're
for Page. What's her points at? 18.5. So they bumped it by 1.
So one of the things I do like to look at, I look at all the contributors across the Twitter space that put out some decent stats and stuff like that. One of the ones that I do pay attention to is Flo, is his Twitter name, but his handle is Stefan Flo Rivo on Twitter. And he has the stat that Washington allows the 5th most threes to guards. So that's going to be Page and Enrique.
Bro, if Enrique is being guarded by another Notre Dame player, we can't even say that anymore because it's not the same Enrique, man.
No.
But she's in the prime matchup to cook Sonia's ass.
Like Enrique's 3-point line is at 2.5. That's plus money, a plus 158.
And we know it should never be that low.
No, it shouldn't. But the issue with her is is she going to take enough threes, or is she going to even take them at all? On the season, and I'm literally looking this up right now on Outlier on the season. So yeah, they're ranked what, fourth in regards to threes made to the guard position. It's just her attempts. When she's taken at least 8 threes, she's gone over that line, except for once versus Seattle this year. But versus Minnesota, she took 13 threes. She hit right there. Versus Connecticut and Chicago, Minnesota, Las Vegas Aces, Golden State. She's hit that line right there. Head to head. This is, of course, looking at last season. No Sykes. Remember that. No Sykes in those matchups. In her away games on the season, she's 4 out of 8, at least knocking down 2. I think the 2 would probably be what I would play. Sprinkle maybe at the 2.5. Just a sprinkle. Let me see. Games with Paige. Let's see what she's done this season in games with Paige. Games with Paige, she's 5 out of 10. So she's 50% in her games playing with Paige. If not Chicago, if Washington's giving up the 3 and we got to hope that Enrique is actually going to take the 3, it would be something I could possibly can get down with as a potential bet to mess with.
I'm looking at the trends and stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're liking Enrique's assist. I know you're scarred from that.
She's minus 166 for 4 assists.
Yeah.
She is minus 166 for 4 assists. It sucks because I can't look at last year's data really. But you said that. Let me pull up assist and we can look and see. All right, Ryan Howard, she just had 6 assists. Ariel Atkins had 7. Alicia Gray had 4. She was one that was actually able to go over. Mayberry had 8. Sabrina had 7. Cloud had 5. So, I mean, I know her potential assists have definitely been up, and they're even better with Paige playing, just because she can sometimes get those leak outs. And if Paige doesn't do an extra dribble move or two, whenever she gets into that mid range to take the shot, she has been able to get some decent assists off of those right there. So I can see it. I mean, for the season, she's 10 of 14. She's 71% on going over that 3.5 assist line. That's up over here on Prize Picks. And I mean, that's sitting at a 166 over there on FanDuel. In her away games, she's 6 of 8. And let's check something real quick. Her games with Paige playing. With Paige on the season, she's 6 of 7. The only game she missed was versus Connecticut on the road. And then with Paige playing, she's 8 out of 10. So that's Enrique 4 assists.
I don't love it, but
the data backs it up a little bit though. The data definitely backs it up. Let me see if my projections are up for props. Let me see. Enrique. I got a projected for 4.6 assists. So, I mean, that 166, that's not a bad one. You can mess with that. I mean, her original line is. So I hate when they do this right here. So don't take her original line, which is sent at a minus 174. Just take the Enrique for 4 assists flat out, because that's a 166 if you're playing on FanDuel or something like that. Pay attention to that right there if you guys mess with something like that. All right, we spent quite a bit on Dallas. Going on over to the Washington Mystics side. Brittany Sykes, I like her upside. Opposing guards going up against against Dallas is actually a sweet spot that you can attack. I know Mayberry didn't have the best game, but it was more of the Snide River show in that last game. We have seen opposing ones be able to cook. We are giving up 35.1 fantasy points to opposing guards, especially the guard 1 over there. Sykes, whenever she's in her bag, she is playmaking. She's getting those assists. And I think with Shakira Austin playing the way she's playing, being in the starting lineup, we should see Sykes' assist numbers continue to stay up there, hovering right around that 5 to 6 mark with her being on the court. And then we already know that Sykes can get downhill, continue that right there. That trend shouldn't be a problem, an issue for Sykes. So I do like Sykes at the 10-8. That would be the preferred guard for me if I'm playing, and I don't mind the spend up for her. I hope you guys enjoyed Shakira Austin being sub 8K because that's not happening anytime soon. She is 9,600, rightfully so. Truly a spend up for a reason over here. After coming off of a 56 fantasy point outing versus Atlanta, the Twin Towers. And I know I just harped on it, but it's Chicago that's going to be taking on Atlanta. And this is Shakira Austin playing up against my squad who leaks fantasy points to bigs. Shakira Austin, and I'm going to look at it on the books, whatever her point line. Oh, I pointed out to you already. Her point line is at 12.5. That is a play of the day. Lock it in to me right now. I don't give a damn about anything else like that. That is my play. I know what my team sucks at, and guarding opposing bigs is one of them. I just watched Dusty, busted, can't be trusted Tina Charles bag of bones drop 21 points on my team. You're giving me a healthy Shakira Austin at 12.5. Shut up, take my money. I'm hammering the over on that. I'm hammering the over. She's projected for 15 points right now over on my on the props for my projections. 9,600 definitely is when I'm looking at the studs on the slate at the forward position. Between Asia, NECA, Stewie, Reese, Boston, Gabby, Tina, like all those bigs above her, Shakira Austin can give you a ceiling game as much as what Asia can go ahead and do in that game going up against Indiana Fever. For NECA going up against a tough matchup versus New York, she can do that. Stewie, even without JJ, Shakira Austin is your value play right there that you take, and she can get you that, especially versus the Dallas Wings. Love the upside. That is, like, in all honesty, one of my favorite plays. Citron at 8,600. I hate that they price her up so much. I hate they price her up. I guess she takes the shots and shit, and she plays good minutes. I just always hate her price. I think she should be in the 7K range. I know you don't play DFS like that. I've been trying to get you to play DFS for like the last 2 years. I've been trying to get you to play it so you could, because I know you can understand the stuff right here. Like that price for Citron is not. It's not something I would pay. Kiki, with the way that she's been playing over the last couple games, this is definitely a bounce back spot. Your GPP pivot off of playing Shakira Austin at 8,100, and you can definitely hope that everything that I'm thinking of for Shakira, Kiki's going to come out there and just do that instead. Definitely, I still will count her as a rebound queen. It sucks that her double-doubles has gone away, but that's the price you're going to pay with Shakira also being in the starting line. And honestly, that is it that I'll be looking at over here is going to be mainly the starters. Melbourne, Sutton, Aaliyah Edwards, Emily Inkster, GPP option because she does tend to get some minutes over here off the bench, still playing in those tween minutes, and she can pop within 14, 15 minutes. That's definitely a doable spot. But other than that, Shakira Austin, Sykes, Citron, Kiki. That's how I rank them. What you got?
I think I got a first quarter total prop that I'm looking at. Remember last time I gave you this, we cashed with the Atlanta Dream. I'm just checking some things right now. Dallas Wings. 37. Okay, so that's one. 39, that's two. Versus Vegas. What's this? 42. So they hooked on a positive. That's 3. So they're 3-0. Okay. Versus Phoenix. 41. That's 4-0. I think I just found a 5-0 trend, bro. 48. Nope. 4-1. So first quarter under 42.5 total for the Dallas Wings Washington Mystics. Dallas has gone under 4 or 5 games, and the Mystics have gone under 7 of 10 games. Can find that on
I say I don't got it on
Fanatics.
FanDuel, so I can't pull it up.
Yep, they got it on Fanatics Sportsbook. If we go to quarter half, First quarter winning margin. They don't even have it. Total points. First quarter. There you go. Under 42.5 on Fanatics. Minus 110. Think I'm going to sprinkle that for a half unit. I see a lot of red on an under. I got to have it,
If they give you that Sykes 3.5 first quarter, you playing it again?
Absolutely. Versus
If
Dallas.
if they would give me
Yeah.
Shakira Austin 3.5 first quarter, I would definitely hammer and play that.
The only thing with Shakira is that, like, she gets pulled out, like, within the first 5 minutes because he tries to rotate everybody. But no, I would definitely take Sykes because she has to be active. And it's Dallas. Like, Dallas ain't playing no defense, man. Who's gonna guard
No,
Brittany Sykes? Enrique?
I
Paige?
would imagine it would be if I'm looking at the matchups in my head, I would imagine that Enrique would draw Sykes, like that would be her matchup, and vice versa. Because I'm not gonna put Zaza on that. I would honestly put Zaza probably on what's her name? Citron, and then have Paige on Sutton would be probably my matchups that I would put out there. Like that would be it for me.
I think Sykes might have a big game tomorrow, man.
I can definitely see it, bro. Like we
Because
are we are a horrible. Oh man, I
like
can't.
look at how y'all ended the game, the fourth quarter versus Connecticut. Nalissa Smith barely got any run. So you had what, Lee at the 5.
Yep,
You had Zaza out there fucking cooking.
yep.
You had Paige orchestrating. You had Enrique getting cardio, and then you had Carrington. Carrington was like the leading rebounder in the fourth quarter.
I think the other. So this is the thing. His rotations are weird, but the one thing that has stayed consistent, at least over the last few games, as we're still trying to figure stuff out, is that he does not like to run Alyssa deep minutes. He doesn't. He doesn't like to play Alyssa deep minutes, and if he can help it, he's not going to play Misha Hines Allen over 22, 23 minutes. He's not going to.
Yeah.
I
I just
mean,
think like she was hooping too, so like I don't really understand.
that's what I'm saying. Nalissa was the best player out there, at least in the beginning of the game. She was cooking. She truly was cooking.
And what's even crazier is like she still almost had a double double in limited run.
Exactly. Like she was aggressive on the glass. And I'm like, that's everything you can ask for in a player. Play hard, especially in your minutes and time. That should earn you some more run. Back-to-back games where she's actually done that. So there's no telling, especially with Timu Jesus, but I mean shit. It is what it is.
Hey,
All
bro, it
right.
looked like the umpire just almost punched this dude in the face when he said he was out.
What the fuck?
He said, "You're out." And his fist is right there at his forehead.
Get out.
That's crazy. All
All
right,
right.
let's. I'm probably not even gonna bet this game other than that first quarter under. I'm gonna get in and get out. I really want to mess with Sykes though. I think Sykes is gonna torch. Man, let's look at Sykes' history. You got me intrigued now.
If it's not Sykes, it's definitely going to be Shakira Austin.
Yeah, I think I might do Cardosa and Austin 10 points. That'd be like a nice little big man ticket.
Let me see, because they got Austin at minus 310, and then
That's
if we
for
go back
sure.
to
Got
the
to be plus money.
dream, we go to Cardosa. Oh yeah, it's plus 117.
Oh yeah, I gotta have that.
I actually think that's something I can actually play over here on Hard Rock, so I'm gonna check that out myself if I have the lines up yet, because they'd be slow to give. That's something I'm gonna write down. But yeah, no, that's a good one right there. Shakir Austin for 10, Cardosa for 10. That's definitely very doable. Let me see. You also had called, was it Cardosa 4 rebounds?
Yeah, you could do
Or,
really them 10-4.
yeah.
Has Shakira been rebounding though?
Yeah,
Hell yeah, she has.
yeah, she has been, but you can only get Shakira at 6. You can't get her for 4. It doesn't move the needle too much. It just makes it a plus 156, but a little bit more money in your pocket than you had to start with.
Facts.
You see anything over there on sites that you wanted to pull up?
I just looked at her first game. She had 6 points. She must have got hurt or something. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I don't want to waste too much time on this game.
All right. I'll
If
say
she
yeah,
pops,
this.
she pops. I just won't be there. I won't be there to see it.
All right, so let me tell you. Let's see if you're gonna be there for this one. This is the game of the day. This is the early game of the day, and definitely, if you work tomorrow.
No, I gotta
Oh,
go to a grad party, but I'm gonna be locked in with the ladies for sure.
all right. I'm about to say if I can get B to want to do this one, I wouldn't mind doing a watch party for the Indiana Fever and Las Vegas Aces game tomorrow. It's at 2 my time, 3 your time.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be there the first half for sure. Damn near watch it at the grad party.
All right. So we got the CCC. Oh shit! Hold up!
Uh-oh.
Hold up! Hold up!
Oh!
Black Jesus.
So first
Oh
of
my
all,
god! Everybody.
I'm gonna start off. I want to start off by saying this first.
Oh
Go.
shit! Nah.
I hate your face. I hate the way you talk.
I hate the way you walk.
I hate the way you like the Dallas Wings.
Bro.
I hate your lineup building construction.
BK is here, and guess who's up to bat?
Mike
Oh
Trout.
shit! We just got the third Infinity
Bro,
Stone. Here we go, Trout. Take them yard, my brother.
$1,000 versus no cash, bro.
Bro, you kidding?
Fucking Natasha Mack, bro. God.
Bro, I played. You right about Natasha Mack. If I didn't play Natasha Mack, I probably would have took down first in my contest too.
Mm.
Did you not see the starting lineup change?
I just needed you to trust me, bro. I just needed you to fucking trust me, bro.
Bro, when you were
God,
talking about it earlier, I kept going back. I
God.
was like, who are you talking
Bro,
about?
Natasha Mack, Bridget Carlton versus Kalia Copper and Vadiva, bro. You talk about third place outright.
Bro, don't walk on. Come on now, brother.
On
Don't walk.
FanDuel or DraftKings?
DraftKings, bro.
Damn.
Third place outright in the 15. Yeah.
We would have been up
I
there together.
really don't like you right now, bro. Oh my god, bro. Fuck.
Look, that's why you got to stay in the DFS streets. That's why we went back and forth this morning on that shit. We went back and forth this morning on that shit. For a fact.
Why do Mike Trout keep taking pitches down the middle?
Why do you have a bat in your hand?
Cause man, it's my good luck, bro. It's my good luck.
He said dude about to go yard.
Trout! Ooh. Warning track. Nope, a little shorter.
All right.
Track.
Would you like to jump in with us here? We're on the Indiana Fever taking on the Aces.
Nope. That's all I wanted to say.
Bro, come on.
Fuck that. I'm pissed, bro. I'm so mad at you right now. I'm so mad at you right now. So mad at you right now, bro. Oh my god, you just
now
gotta
look,
trust me, bro.
Jay said it. Jay said it. He's been heating up.
Now fuck all that. Shut up, bro. How long have you been knowing me, bro? How long have you been knowing me? And you know these value calls, bro. You know that's one of my bread and butters, bro. And you fucking talked me off of it. A fucking Natasha Mack, bro. When we saw that she wasn't starred, we honestly should have just went on ahead and took our chances with homegirl. Because at that rate, they in the same fucking boat.
Yeah, you was right about that. You was right about that for sure. In regards to
Oh man.
you was right. In my defense, I did not expect the Chicago Sky to not actually play today, to play their starters only 20-something minutes, and two, for them to yo-yo Natasha Mack's minutes like that and play Kalani Brown over her. That was the part that really fucked us up, because
I get that.
That didn't make any sense, because Mack honestly was playing at a fantasy point per minute and over, but they were messing with her minutes.
Bro, listen to me, and hear me clearly, bro. When Nafisha Collier got ruled out, everything changes. I guess she didn't play that other game. It may just not have been her matchup, but clearly, bro, that's her matchup, fam.
Okay, what's your call for today?
I don't fucking know, bro. I ain't did nothing right now. I just wanted to cuss you out.
Okay,
bro, no, because you don't understand, bro. I'm literally staring at nothing. No money, not even mid cash right now, bro. I think Carlton had like 8 fantasy points. Mac had 12. Yeah, bro. And you know what's really crazy is the fact that you kept talking about Khalil Copper. Why ain't nobody taking Copper? And I told you, I said, bro, in order for me to get Copper and get off of Carlton, I gotta go Marsha. I had to go her because she was cheap at 4,100 with 30 fantasy point upside.
I just want y'all to know Mike Trout's a bitch. Continue.
Yeah, put him over here with Zoe there.
Oh my God!
Listen,
I ain't living this one down no time soon.
Nah, hell no. Cause now, guess what? If she misses another game, I'm not gonna catch her at that 4,100. And she go do it at like 56, 6,500. But whatever.
I'm not living this one down.
So now you hate Zoe as much as me?
Yeah.
All right.
He said, yeah.
All right.
I don't hate him. I just hate that take tonight. Because we were on, and here's the thing, bro. Had you trust me, you would have won more money. You would have won way more money than what you did.
I would have never had Natasha Mack in my line. You were absolutely correct on that. I would have never had Natasha Mack.
Listen, bro. Did you see how on she was? Did you fucking see how on she was, bro? 16%, bro.
She was low as hell.
Oh my God. Trust me, bro. From here on out, trust me. It might be the ugliest take. And not all of them is go ahead. But when I got a really good feeling about something, bro, you got to let me have that one.
I'm going to see what you got tomorrow.
You know I'm going to find something. I'm going to be up all night. But I'm probably about to get, I'm about to get off because I need to look at Euro.
All right. You about to tap into Women's Euro. You sure you don't want to stay in the background while we go over Indy versus the Las Vegas Fakers?
Bro, if I stay in the background, I'm just going to keep saying how much I hate you, bro.
Well, no, I can mute you. I can literally just mute you.
Right, bro. Listen, bro, we should be dancing right now. We should be fucking dancing right now.
Mike Trout is a bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, that call wasn't just for me, man. That was for me and you. And we let the people down with that. Man, come on now. We better than this. We're supposed to be brothers.
We're gonna make it back on this nice big slate on Sunday. For sure.
Yeah. I'll have some. I'll jump on something tomorrow before lock.
I was telling Jay if I can, I'm gonna try to do a live stream for the Indy versus Aces, since that should be the game of the day. Anyway, if I got the chance to, yeah, I mean, out of the early games though, it's Caitlin Clark. It's Caitlin Clark.
Ace has been kind of ass.
It's the face of the league versus the face of the league.
The face of MAGA America.
Like it's the face of the. It's the face of the league versus the face of the league. I think that we gotta we gotta go ahead and watch.
I'm like, who the hell is that?
All right. Back to regular. The Indiana Fever taking on the Aces. It's a 1-point spread in favor of the Fever. Highest total on the slate. Caitlin Clark is at 12K. I had sworn off that I was not going to play Caitlin Clark again if she was going to be that high. But it is the Aces who literally are just bleeding fantasy points pretty much to any and everybody out there on the court. It's going to be very hard for me to turn my head and not play her. She's played them decent last season. I can see the world for fading her, but she's talked about in her interviews and stuff how she has to be better. Whoop-de-whoop, blah, 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 blah. Whole bunch of extra bullshit. 12K is Caitlin. I'm not going to beat the dead horse on that one right there for her. Aaliyah Boston, she's played much better. She, of course, plays better whenever she has Caitlin Clark out there with her at 10-2. Definitely a pivot off of some of the cheaper, better options to me in my eyes because Aaliyah Boston, not Aaliyah Boston, Shakira Austin has the same upside that Aaliyah Boston has to me in this matchup and spot. I know this is Gamecock versus Gamecock out here, and she's had some decent games going up against Asia Wilson. If you can stomach paying up for that and you find the right value, definitely wouldn't mind. You can get to that. Kelsey Mitchell, 8,200. We already know she has to hit her shots. I really don't have too much interest in going to that right there for her. Natasha Howard. Dantas is gone overseas.
No,
and
that's after Tuesday.
I could have sworn that she left.
No, she's very much still present.
God damn it, Dantas. Get the fuck out. Damn it.
Yeah, she's still around until Tuesday, bro.
I need her gone because, okay, well, Stephanie White is back though, right?
Let's see.
I think coach is back. So with the correct head coach back, I believe that Natasha Howard should see a decent minutes, especially when she's cooking. She should still be out there on the court.
As of 6 hours ago, she is back with
practice.
The team, and they sang "Happy belated birthday" to her after practice.
All right, good. So Natasha Howard, I think her minutes are a little bit more secure whenever her correct coach is there. I wouldn't mind paying down to her if I wanted to get something over here from the Indiana Fever. If I'm not going to pay up for Clark, if I'm not going to pay up for Boston, that would be where I would pivot and take myself down to. All right, there. Bonner, she's questionable. She's dealing with a personal matter. I don't think she plays. Lexi
Andy Pages bomb. That's one. Continue, bro. I'm sorry.
Jesus. Lexi Ho, the price needs to come down just a little bit more, but she's definitely starting to have more floor games than she is ceiling games, so you can take that with a grain of salt. Sophie Cunningham, I would love to see her try to body slam somebody in this game because I don't believe that she will be able to leave the arena if she was to do that versus the Aces. I don't think any of them over there would definitely go for that on this. Nor do I think that the Aces play dirty or anything, but Cunningham at 5,800. Bonner doesn't play. Those minutes are pretty much kind of secure in regards to her being able to run out there. If she gets hot like she did in that last game, 37 from 3, 19.5 fantasy points, makes for a GPP-ish mid-tier option. You know she's going to play at least roughly about 20 minutes, so I can see myself getting there. The elephant in the room, the joy and pride of the Las Vegas Fakers before she left, Sydney Colson. What do you think Colson's going to do tomorrow? She's still playing teen minutes. What you think?
Be a damn bench clown.
More than likely. Sydney Colson, if you want to take the revenge narrative possibility for her,
man,
go ahead.
Out, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah,
man, you got to have one line with Sydney.
You
can't say that shit with a straight face. Bro. Don't that smile just make you want to play her, though?
Yeah, cut it out, bro.
All right, man. All right. Sydney Colson is on the slate. There you go. That's it. I got nothing. Yo, but if Sydney Colson go out here and start frying tomorrow, man, I'm gonna be pissed.
Look, check the chat.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Where BK go? He about to block me, bro.
Yo, he probably that's gonna be some fun. I can't. I can't. All right, other side, other side. Las Vegas Aces. Asia, best player in the league. She's back. She looked amazing. She got her powers back from Bam. That's why Bam was like so distant at that game because he was pissed that he had to give him back to her. Um, I do believe that we see the same force that we saw in that last game where she was out there and she was just giving it her all versus Seattle. Versus the Fever last season, she had not one game under 45 fantasy points versus them. And that was even having a bad scoring night in one of those games. Double in 3 out of the 4 games for them. Multiple games where she had blocks and steals and stuff. It's Asia. It's Asia. If I got to pick between the two stars, am I playing Asia or am I playing CC? I'm playing Asia. Her usage is just as high. She is so important for this team. And honestly, not scared of Natasha Howard, not scared of Aaliyah Boston. They're not going to be able to stop her in regards to what she can go out there and do on the court. Now, as always, when I say this, if you're going to fade Asia, then you got to play Jackie Young. You got to run Jackie Young if you're not going to play that. Jackie with Asia back is not the focal point. You don't have to focus on her. You don't have to game plan for her. And she plays with such a force out there. It's amazing. It's great. Stuffs the stat sheet left and right. Chelsea Gray, too damn much, too damn high. I'm not paying $9K for Chelsea Gray. Same thing for Jewel Lloyd. How the hell did your price jump up 300 and you're giving me bare minimum games? You're not worth 800-900 when I got other players on the slate that I can pay for. And that's it for me over here on this team. Stokes, she doesn't score enough. She doesn't do anything. Nye, she has to get hot. She's playing minutes, but no. Tiffany Mitchell, I mean, she's playing her former team. If you want to take that into account, it's revenge for Tiffany Mitchell. It's revenge for Tiffany Mitchell. Bell, hell no. Chocolate Eminem, no. Kitley, she doesn't play enough. Jonah Holmes, I don't know why she's still on the team. So, yeah. That's it right
there. I have a lot of props I like in this game, man.
Okay, let's go ahead and get it started. What you got first?
Well, we know both teams aren't gonna play fucking defense. So with that
India's
being
defense is
said,
especially on the road.
Jackie Young's RA at 7.5 on ESPN Bet. It's minus 170 though. She's had over 7.5 RA in the last 5 games. Is this true? Let's see. Jackie Young.
It's 8.5 over there on FanDuel.
See, we got some value on ESPN Bet. Yeah, she had 9, 9, 8, 8, and 12. Her last 5. You got to remember too. We usually take this spot for like when Notre Dame players go back to Indiana. Granted, it's a home game for the Aces. I still love it. So I like her RA. I'm gonna go back to the
wait. Say what you just said again.
About what?
That the last thing that you just said. We take what versus who?
I like her RA.
Yeah.
We take the Notre Dame players when they go back to Indiana to play the Fever.
The game is in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I know, but I still like it because they're not. Come on now, Kelsey Mitchell gonna stop Jackie? No. Caitlin going, and they both shoot 3, so long shot equals long rebounds, assist, all that good stuff. Yeah, all right. I'm also gonna go back to Natasha Howard. Remember how good Natasha Howard was versus Dallas or versus Vegas last year. Granted, like
different team, different
her role is different on this team, but like 5.5 rebounds with Kia Stokes system. Come on, dog.
True.
Kia Stokes system, like she should get that. Like she don't even got to close out on Kia Stokes for real. It's just a matter of her minutes. But Bonner isn't there, so like she should be playing 20 to 25 minutes, if not 30.
And so again, I think her actually having the correct coach plays a role in like her actually playing her minutes.
You got to remember, Stephanie White, it's like she was mad at her or something. So I don't know.
But Stephanie White has been more willing to play her, especially whenever she's actually got it going. And she's a reason why you're somewhat in the game. She has no problem actually playing her, though, you know?
So I found an interesting trend, too. Natasha Howard has had over 5.5 rebounds in 5 of the last 5 games against Las Vegas.
Okay. 5.5 rebounds in the last 5.5 games. Let's see what she's done this
Hockey just went
season.
yard again. Come on.
What is that, 2 for tonight?
Yes. He's taking steroids. My
Oh, shit.
next spot that I like in this game, I think I like Jewel Lloyd's 153s if it's available.
Bro. Is there a
I
chance that
know,
Penna gets that home run still? Or
huh?
Garcia? Is there a chance that Penna and Garcia gets that home run?
Pena might get pinch hit here pretty soon because they getting the dog shit beat out of him. But
Damn. Yo, Logan a hoop for his second one.
oh my,
Wow.
uh,
Wow.
bro just struck out on a foul tip. Come on, dog. This dude struck out 4 times in Colorado. Are you kidding me? How ass are you, brother?
That brother is ass.
He he struck out. He's got 4 at bats, 3 Ks. Come on, dude. This is why you don't bet on guys that you never heard of. All right. So I like Lloyd's threes. I like Jackie Young's threes. Actually, can you go to FanDuel for me really fast?
Yeah, I'm on FanDuel.
All right. So let's go to the 3-point tab. I got the perfect lay for this. So we're gonna go Jewel Lloyd 1-3. We're gonna go Kelsey Mitchell 1-3. We're gonna go Jackie Young 1-3. And then go to player assist. Oh my god. Go to 4 assists for me. Chelsea Gray 4 assists. That's gotta be plus money.
Minus
Minus
113.
113. Alright, so who do you trust more for 2 assists here? Aaliyah Boston, Asia Wilson, or Jackie Young?
Ooh. I actually like all 3 of them to be able
For
to
2
actually,
assists?
yeah, all 3 of them actually for 2 assists. But give me 1 second. Asia, I mean, she's 100% on the season. At least get 2 assists on the season. Hold on. Let's see who's actually been hitting it more. Asia for 2 is 100%. Jackie is 92%, and Boston's 83%. So I guess I'd have to say Asia.
So
Like, she's been at least getting 2 assists every game. But hold on. I'm looking at DVP real quick because that'll really tell me who I should trust. I might have to give it to Boston. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Boston. I'll say Boston for that one right there.
So I think if they double Clark, Boston should easily get them 2. They say for Asia, she's going under 3.5. Under 3.5 assists. Where is it? Under 3.5 her last 5 versus Indiana, averaging 1.8. But this is a different Asia, bro. Like, that's not the same Asia. She wasn't playing point forward. She was just getting buckets.
You don't want to serve me, woman? Oh.
Asia done had 2 assists every game she played this year.
That's what I'm saying. Asia's 100%. If you put Asia into this puts it at a plus 124. But I
feel
mean,
like
you're taking Chelsea Gray's assist, so that's why I would kind of go with the Boston assist to get the other side, so you're not double dipping on your potentials from.
But look at
Las
Chelsea's
Vegas.
logs. Chelsea has had 12, 5, 7, 7, 12. I might play Chelsea at this 4.5. 12, 5, 7, 7, 12, 5, 4, 4, and 6. Chelsea Gray is in a great spot tomorrow. No pun intended. Great spot. They say her PR is too low. Her PA is too low. Is Chelsea about to fry tomorrow?
If she's dishing the rock, sure, I'll believe that, but I'm not gonna expect her to fry for anything else.
Give me a Chelsea and Caitlin Clark assist combo on Prize Picks as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Boston 2 assists. Let me see that lay again.
That's a plus 109.
So, all right, let me check Jewel Lloyd real quick. Jewel Lloyd threes. That 1-5. Jackie Young is 5 of 5 her last 5 games from 3 for 2. Jewel Lloyd is 2.5 threes right now. Jesus Christ. She's hit a 3 in every game since 2022. Since July 5th, 2022. She's only missed 1 3 one time in the last, 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Projected for 1.98 threes. Jackie Young, 1 3. Who else did we say? Kelsey Mitchell. Damn, look at Kelsey Mitchell's logs. 1 3 in every game since 2022.
Yup.
She be killing them. And remember, we used to take Kelsey. No, that was versus Seattle. We would take Kelsey Mitchell unders because Coach Hokie would trap her.
Yep.
So, yeah, I like that lay a lot. I'm about to lock that in. I'm gonna give it to VIP too. Some of them should be in here. I posted it in my court.
All right, that's the lay right here. Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey, Jackie Young, all for a 3-point make. Chelsea Gray, Aaliyah Boston playing their assists. Chelsea Gray for 4 assists. Aaliyah Boston 2 assists. Boom. Plus money 109. Honestly, kind of can't be. You know what? At the end of this, like how we did the other day when it was a big slate, I'm not gonna jinx it, but I think we could go through game by game and take a couple of the props and make something decent at the end of it all.
Yep.
All right. Second game of the night, second actual could be a good game, but I probably won't watch it because what time is the NBA Finals game?
Who gives a fuck? I mean,
I give a fuck. All right, so I'll be able to catch the first half, but we tip at 7, so I will be able to see the first half of this game. New York taking on Seattle. Big thing over here for New York, of course, is the fact that they are going to be without Jonquel Jones for a huge chunk of time. Sabrina Ionescu, 11-5. She's been cooking. She's been hooping over her last several games. Even in a mid game where she shot poorly from the field, she still was able to drop 36.5 fantasy points. 11-5 is the price tag going up against Seattle. I really don't think that this is a bad spot for her at all. It's decent. I think this is actually where you can attack Seattle is with the opposing guards. Only thing I have to question is going to be, is Gabby going to have that assignment to try to slow down Sabrina, which I think that she should. I think that she might, but then again, you can also kind of put Gabby onto, what's her name? Onto Stewie, if you want to try that, because I definitely think Neck is a step too slow to try to guard and stop Stewie for everything that she can do, and Gabby can honestly guard 1 through 4 whenever she actually has the matchup. She's quick enough to do that, long enough to be able to do that. But Sabrina Ionescu, 11-5, she has cooked versus Seattle all last season with 33, 47, and 39 fantasy points. Decent spot. Don't mind her as a pay-up option on the slate. Breanna Stewart, 11K. No Jonquel Jones. We know she's going to have the ball in her hand going up against her former team as well. So, of course, she possibly can go out here and fry. She's playing back in Seattle on top of that. So, definitely a spot we can go ahead and tack. Last season, and honestly, the last 2 seasons since she's left Seattle, she has not had one game below 36 fantasy points. Last season, she had 42, 47, and 36 fantasy points versus them in all 3 games. In the games that she has played in Seattle, those games at Seattle, she's had 47 fantasy points, 51, and 50 in the last 2 years versus them. So, Stewie, as you can tell, she likes to play when she goes back to Seattle. 11K, understand it, like the price. Wouldn't mind playing Stewie over Asia Wilson if I had to make the choice right there. Natasha Cloud sitting at 7-7. I don't think this is a spot or a game where I want to go to get to Cloud. If you think that maybe it's a pivot off of trying to pay up for Sabrina, don't think too hard. Don't do that to yourself, because whatever powers Cloud had to start the season, they're gone. She's just kind of fitting more into the mold and the role. Hey, I'm going to play defense. I'm going to pass the ball. I'm not really going to take these crazy shots and stuff like that. That's not what Kyle's out there to do. So I'm not even going to worry about that. Baby Sably, I imagine that she's going to get the start. She's going to play those minutes. You actually can attack Seattle with opposing centers. Only thing you got to worry about is Baby Sably getting herself into foul trouble. That's the only thing that always scares me whenever it comes down to her. But I don't mind her. I like the upside for her as a really good play. Definitely lets you come off of Stewie if you want to pay down and still get someone over here from them. So definitely some upside right there. Kennedy Burke, she's probably will get the start. Maybe because they still don't have Phoebich over here for them. She's still overseas. You're not going to give Johannes to start. You're not going to give Isabel Harris or Rebecca Gardner. So at 6K, we know that she's going to see somewhat decent minutes, 22 minutes in that last start. She can go out there and have a good game, have a good shooting night one of these days, and it'll be a decent upside in that regards to going ahead and getting her. Anything like over there for Seattle? I mean, for New York. Sabrina actually cooked. Damn. All right, so Jay just dropped off because he said his laptop just died. Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Okay. He's
Bro, I just cooked up. I had the perfect cook up on the laptop and it died. I'm sick.
What'd you have? Oh, do you remember it?
It was something with Sabrina and Stewie. It was like, oh my god, why is oh, it's back on. Hold on. Did I lose my page? Did I lose my page?
It shows that your laptop is back on. I can see you again.
It's weird because I gotta double charge my shit. Mike Trout is up to bat next inning.
Again? God damn.
Like, bro, how many chances do you need, brother?
Oh, Penny got pinch hit. Damn. Panene is
he was gonna get
sodas.
Leaf page. All right, I'm back on. Can you hear me on here on the phone still?
Yeah, I can still hear you on the phone.
All right. So
it's gonna be Stewie's points, ain't it?
Yeah.
15 or 20.
I'm thinking 15. I think she can get 20. I might play 20 as a straight.
Let me see. Points head to head. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Her head to head, actually, I thought that it was gonna be better than that because it looked like she was cooking them when she's played versus them.
But the thing is, Ezzy is out there too. So yeah, 15.
All right.
I'm about to pour this shit back up on my laptop because I can't even cook from my phone anymore. Does this thing have an app Restream?
I'm not sure. I know that I just do it from my computer. Let me check the app store. Restream. No, it does not have an app.
I need them to put in a utility player. Allow. I'm not even gonna cut on the cam for this one.
All right, so switch you from there we go.
All right, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. I got my shit together now.
All right. I got it pulled up. I got Brianna Stewart, 15 points.
So I got Stewie 15. I got Sabrina 2 threes. I
All right,
got
minus 420. Yep.
Skylar 4 assists.
Okay.
And I got Cloud 4 assists.
Minus 107.
Minus 107. There was one more play. Hold on. Man,
I ain't
Gabby
even gonna
looks so
lie.
good for
I was about to say
1-3.
I would play Gabby. Like Gabby's usage is just sky high to me.
Bro,
I
she
love playing
literally does
Gabby.
not sub out the game, and her lines are still too low.
Yeah. If the game is gonna if it's gonna be a close game, Gabby's out there on the floor.
She's hit 1-3 in every game versus her threes. Let's just do her line for 1-3. For 1-3 on the year, she has an 85% hit rate. She's missed in 2 games.
You add Gabby's 1-3, that makes this a plus 127.
What's the lowest line we could play her? 1-3. You can't play her 2 assists. Can't play. Let's see what her rebounds are. Rebounds are 4.5. They're at the crib. Both teams gonna get up a fuck ton of threes.
Her rebounds, I think that's kind of shaky.
Yeah, cause she gonna be chasing Sabrina around.
Yeah. And you got Baby Savali, Stewie, NECA, and Sabrina rebounding too. Sabrina's actually a sneaky rebounder.
Skylar look crazy too. Hold on. No, she don't. I might have to play Skylar assists at 6. Look at her history versus New York.
776 last year.
Year before that, 11-9. And the roster, she didn't even have NECA, I don't think.
Liberty had given up the sixth most. Wait, sorry. The seventh most assists to the guard position. It's not a bad matchup.
Drop. Oh my God, bro just got robbed. Now Trout isn't gonna get it at bat. Fuck. Yeah, man. I like the 4-6-4. I'll play the 4. Or you could do Skylar 1-3.
She is gonna pull from 3. I was looking at it to see the last couple guards going up against New York. Burton hit her assist out there. She had 5. Sykes, she had 5. Caitlin Clark, she had 9. Ryan Howard had 9. And Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray in the same game. Howard had 9. Alicia Gray had 5.
Yeah, bro, they really not playing any D. They just outscoring you. And they gonna try to grit it out in like the last closing quarters.
So, I mean, if you go with that, if you bump her up to 6, or if
Let's
you take
go.
her 3, that's going to put her to a plus 183. If you're going to take Skylar's 3,
I'm for sure cooking a plus 1,000 for this game, bro. Why don't they have Stewie's 1-3 up?
Because she's going to hit 1-3. They don't have Stewie up here at all for 3s though.
All right, so I got Stewie. Oh man, we can. You know what? You're right.
If you take Skylar for 6 assists, it makes it a plus 213.
Bro, don't even trip. We not doing none of that. Stewie 15. Sabrina 2 threes. Skylar 4 assists. Cloud 4 assists. NECA 10 points.
Do you want the Gabby 3 on here or no?
You could take Gabby and Skylar off. And we could add that in like a plus 1,000.
And then you said NECA. You said take Gabby off. All right, that's a plus 122.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Gave you guys another ticket for you to be able to run on your sports books and stuff. Gave you another one. All right. Did I cover Seattle for the breakdown? I honestly don't think I did. NECA 11-2, too expensive for me. Up there at their price tag, you're kind of not even rivaling, not even kind of. You're up there with the price of Asia. Don't see the point in going up to that. 10-4 for Skylar. I would much rather just play Gabby, who again the usage and everything rivals that up there with Skylar, and she's been pretty consistent with her RA and things of that nature, steal upside and whatnot. I would definitely just take her. Ezzy, if this is one of those games where Ezzy can go ahead and get the blocks, which is all Ezzy ever needs in order for her to have a big game, I can see it. But GPP option at 8-8, I would much rather find a little bit that you need to get up to Shakira Austin when it comes down to it. Wheeler at 8K, I don't understand. Well, I guess I do. 33 minutes versus the Aces will do that, especially when you drop 30 fantasy points at 7,400. But this matchup going up against New York, she actually might have the Sabrina defense. So I could see a world where Wheeler has back-to-back good games. I could definitely get down with that at 8K. I could see her at that. So if I had to rank Seattle, it would be Gabby Williams, Wheeler, NECA, Skylar, Ezzy. And the NECA and Skylar is kind of interchangeable. Though I think the only reason why I'll put Skylar over NECA just because the price difference right there. And I think there's better options at the forward position that you can get to. All right. The last game of the slate before we do our mega go through each game, making a ticket. Connecticut Sun taking on the Golden State Valkyrie. Definitely will be taking the Golden State Valkyrie money line in this one because I don't think that Connecticut has enough firepower to truly be able to handle what Golden State can be able to dish out versus them in this one right here. If I'm being honest, because if you don't get a big game from Tina Charles, I don't think that you do what you've done throughout the season versus them, and they're pretty good in regards to collapsing in the paint and stuff, especially at home. Like they're a completely different beast at home. I know we just saw Lee Boston have a pretty big day versus them, but Tina Charles at 9,700, that's a GPP play if I've ever seen one for me right there. I can't necessarily get down with that. If Mabry misses, then the usage definitely, of course, will be sky high for her, but questionable with the knee. She did leave last game, hobbling a little bit in the first half, came back and played through it pretty much. Not too sure in regards to that, but didn't shoot well. Hasn't looked too hot. Definitely playmaking, doing it on that side of the court. But both of these guys kind of when it comes down to it for me, especially going up against Golden State, who will press you, who will play some pretty gritty defense when it comes down to it. And I can't see myself necessarily going in that direction as a potential play over there for me. But if they continue to start Snyder Rivers at 6,900, I don't mind possibly going to her as a GPP option. She just needs to shoot a hell of a lot better. We know she can definitely go out there and play some crazy defense. She's as athletic as hell. 6,900, the upside is definitely there for her as a option. Olivia Nelson-Adota, for whatever reason, played off the bench last game. I don't know what's up with that, but if they continue to start Peters, I'm not going there at all. 0-0 is definitely the much better player, but 7,200 for a bench player, I'm not going to play that, especially with Murrow. She's slowly and surely getting more minutes, and this is the dog that we've been waiting to see. Now, if this upside right here can continue for Murrow, I don't mind her as a GPP option, and if I got to choose between Snyder Rivers and Murrow, I would definitely play her over Rivers, especially if she's going to play like roughly 20 minutes. I do think she can do enough work just with everything that she's actually given. The scoring, we are starting to slowly and surely see that for her. The rebounding is there. The playmaking, we know she can disrupt a little bit, but what she can actually give us on the defensive side, that's really what speaks volumes for her. Sheldon, long as she's starting and she's going to play 20 plus minutes, I don't mind her as a decent punt option, especially if Marina misses. If Marina misses, then I definitely would be going there for her. And then your darling Bria Hartley, she's still there. She plays, but she's not really doing too much when it comes down to it for me on that side. On the flip side of things, looking at the Golden State Valkyrie for them, Kayla Thornton at 9,400. She is doing everything and anything over here for this team, but the price is honestly too much for me. Shakira Austin is right there. I'd rather go ahead and play that. Veronica Burton at 8.5. She is out there. She's doing quite a bit, but Tiffany Hayes, she's looking healthy. She's back, and she closed that last game, played 32 minutes, 26.75 fantasy points. I would much rather play Tip, especially if she might can slide her way back into the starting lineup, and they take little light Letty and let her come off the bench. Again, I can definitely see going to Hayes over anything over there. Monique Billings, her minutes were, I don't know what the fuck they were doing versus Indy. I honestly don't know. She couldn't get any rhythm out there. Picked up some ticky tacky fouls, but definitely a bounce back candidate. Don't mind going to her because we have seen that Connecticut, they are the worst rebounding team in the league, next to my Dallas Wings. Billings, what is she excelling? Getting those putbacks and things like that. This is one of those games that Billings will have her fingerprints all over. 8,200. I love the upside for her here. But if you are worried about taking Billings, Amir, this girl is good. And I would be floored if she's not on this team, even when everyone comes back from overseas. And if she's not, someone needs to pick her up because she is actually a good player. I definitely do not mind if you're worried about Billings maybe picking up some ticky-tacky fouls or some shit like that. Come down to Amir. She is right there, 6K. We know she's going to play at least about 20 minutes because they love what she brings on the floor. And back-to-back games with 20-plus fantasy points off of the bench. Love her upside. Don't mind going to her. I don't know about Bibby. What do you think about Bibby, man? Because I know that this is your girl right here.
I love me some Chloe Bibby, man. I love her. If it's going to be a blowout like we think, it's kind of hard for me not to say. I don't play the DFS shit, so I don't know the terminology for it, but I feel like she is a good punt player. Am I tripping? Is that
you got the terminology right. Yeah, you got it right. Okay. Punt play. Okay.
Yeah, I like Bibby, man.
Okay. All right. Chloe Bibby as a punt option. I mean, they did run her 24 minutes in the last game. Granted, that could have been due to the fact that Billings was getting herself into foul trouble. So we could see maybe our rooks, our people off the bench, stuff like that. Amir is playing amazing and good. Bibby's playing good. We know that Billings, she can be like lightning in a bottle, have a game or two that's actually good. But Bibby, that would be someone I could take a chance on, especially with all the big studs and stuff we play on the slate. I can see myself getting behind that. I like that. Good call. he said punt play. Me, okay. He getting the lingo now. All right. Betting wise for this game, they got the spread is 8. It's a minus 385 for the money line for Golden State Valkyries. You taking that?
What was it?
Minus 385.
You could do that. Yeah, absolutely.
They have no betting lines, no prop plays over here for this game. It is not up on neither book. Probably because it's the latest game. Probably because it is the latest game. So can't do anything for that game just quite yet. So kind of sucks. That sucks. All right. Made it through everything. Honestly, I mean, I see people they're watching and whatnot. Nobody had any questions. So with that said, do you want to try to make a quick lotto going over the 4 games that we can get through the games?
Yeah, we can cook that real quick.
All right. Chicago Sky taking on the Atlanta Dream. I know that we both agreed on Cardosa for her 10 points.
Yep, Cardosa for 10. Cardosa for 10. Man, I don't want to touch Bree Jones. Ugh. I don't want to bet this game, bro. I don't 10 points, 15.5 point spread. Look, can we you want to take the under?
15 and the under on who? Or who do you want to take the under on?
The under on the game, the 150.
The under on the total? I mean, I could definitely see the under for this shit. It's a 159 total.
Yeah, I'll take the under, bro. Oh man, it's plus 200 already. With them too.
Yeah, it's a plus 207 right there. I mean, yeah. It's hard. I mean, Atlanta, they're a good, solid team, good defense and everything. It's Chicago that bleeds everything to the opposing side.
Chicago just gave up 100 to Phoenix, and AT didn't play the fourth quarter, fam.
Yeah, I know. That's
And I'm taking the under off because they could give up 100 themselves.
All right, what about this? Let me see.
I need
Damn,
I
I
need
can't take Ryan.
Canada,
Oh,
man.
Ryan Howard 4 assists.
Ugh. Uh, let's see. Ryan,
No
Rhino,
way.
what you got for us, Ryan?
Or we can mess with Ryan for her points here in this one. Like this is a soft matchup for Ryan to actually get going. But I don't like the fact that she be taking so many threes because if she's
She
not
don't even.
on,
Yeah, she's not on. We're cooked.
but at the same time, Chicago gives up, I believe, the most threes in the league. Yeah, Chicago allows the most threes to well, they allow the most threes. So there is that. And she is taking shit. Like we do know, I want to say the top two teams in 3-point attempts is Atlanta and the Phoenix Mercury. They take the most threes out of everybody.
So 2 threes for Ryan Howard.
I can get behind that. Ryan Howard 2 threes is a minus 650. All right.
We need one more play from this game.
Yeah, trying to get 3. Trying to get
Uh,
3. I mean, let's see.
I got one.
What?
Hold on. Oh
Because I was about to
man.
say Brianna Jones 4 rebounds and just called it.
No. Angel Reese 2 assists.
Uh, the Me Bound Queen for 2 assists. I mean, she's had 2 assists versus them for her career. Okay. All right. I mean, this isn't supposed to feel good anyway. You're right. Angel Reese 2 assists. Okay. We got Cardoso 10 points, Ryan 2 threes, Angel Reese 2 assists. That's a plus 125.
That's so ugly, dog. That's so ugly.
All right. Indiana Fever taking on the Las Vegas Aces. Can we take Angel to go out here and get a 20 ball?
Asia.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I know you like Chelsea Gray's assist in this one.
yeah, we could do Asia for 20.
All right, Asia for 20. You want to pair that up with Chelsea Gray for 4 assists?
Nah, we already got that. I want to do Kelsey Mitchell 2 threes.
Okay. Kelsey Mitchell 2 threes.
Sheesh. All right.
This one of those weird games where Clark can rebound. Let me see. Las Vegas Aces.
She can't give me 4 boards, man.
That's what I'm thinking. They are allowing the most rebounds to guards.
They got a projector for 4.6 over here. Natasha Howard 4 rebounds.
All right, Natasha Howard 4 rebounds. I was gonna say Caitlin Clark, but all right. It's roughly the same in regards to the plus money. All right, Natasha Howard 4 rebounds. We're sitting at a plus 492.
All right.
All right,
Oh
Dallas
man.
Wings taking on the Washington Mystics. I'm gonna go outlandish in this one. I'm not gonna lie. Shakira Austin 15 points.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I don't see. Wait. No, I can't get her. I can't get it. You lying to me,
God's plan.
bruh. If you see Shakira Austin pop up at 15 points, I'm sorry. I don't see how she doesn't have 15. So I guess I just gotta take Shakira for 10. I'm taking Shakira for 10, man.
All right, Shakira 10 points. It's my go next.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
Man, this game's so fucking ugly. God, I want to do Kiki. Ugh. Sykes 4 assists. I don't necessarily trust.
I mean,
I want to do Kiki 6
Sykes is
rebounds, Sykes 4 rebounds. Sykes 15 points.
all right. I can see that. So if you saying Sykes 15 points, then I'm gonna say I'm gonna say ah
Exactly, bro.
I'm gonna say Enrique 4 assists.
Oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Page 4 assists.
Okay, I feel more comfortable with that.
All
I,
right, page 4 assists.
I,
Watch this. This is gonna be Enrique gonna get the fucking assists this game. This is gonna be some dumb shit. Pages hit 4 assists in every game this season on the road. Every game on the road, she's hit 4 assists. So damn, we had a minus 115. We didn't make it, but we are at a plus 1,000.
all right.
All right, last game, Seattle Storm taking on New York Liberty. Liberty
Oh man,
Bibbity.
I got this one already cooked up for the boys.
All right,
Gabby 1-3.
Gabby 1-3. I gotta give me a Gabby Williams jersey, bro. Like she is
Get us two of them.
good. She is just so good, so good. Such a good player.
Um. So one thing that was catching my eye was actually Sabrina's assist in this matchup.
Okay,
Let's make sure I'm
Sabrina
reading
4
that.
assists.
4 assists, bro. She's
Four
had
assists. She's had 4 assists every game this season.
oh my god, since 2023, 8 assists, 12 assists, 8 assists, eight
Oh
assists,
shit!
eight
I'm on
assists.
rebounds for whatever reason. Whoops.
What the hell is her
Almost
regular
fucked up.
line at 5.5? Bro,
Let's see.
Sabrina, all her numbers are green over here.
Yeah, she's at 5.5 is her normal line.
Yeah, I'm playing that 4. I get 4 assists for Sabrina. All right. And then you get the last one.
Do I go with my girl NECA?
I literally was about to say, I feel like you got to pick NECA, bro.
Do I go with my girl NECA? NECA, what's her normal line at? NECA's
15 and a
normal
half,
15
bro.
and a half.
Why do they keep disrespecting this girl?
NECA for 15, bro.
Why do they keep disrespecting her like she's a bum?
I don't know. And if you watch the game and you see it, if they give you that NECA like 12 and a half, 13 shot attempts, she is literally taking those shots.
They literally
Especially,
run the offense through her, like with the
yeah,
game on the line.
yes. Like NECA's going to hit that. That's not even an issue. I understand last season in one of the games versus them, she only had 11 shot attempts. She didn't really do shit in that game, but not NECA. The game flows through getting NECA going, Gabby initiating getting NECA going, and Skylar, she just like slowly picks it up as they need her to. I've watched way too many Seattle Storm games. I've watched way too many Seattle Storm games, honestly, if I'm being honest. All right, that is a plus 2,300. You drop a little 10 ball on that, you're making $234 on this. This is not including the last game, the Golden State Valkyrie, which unfortunately we can't bet on that one. But if we were to bet on this one versus the Connecticut Sun, I honestly don't know what the hell I would play because
Do we just add Valkyrie's money line?
I honestly would like that would be probably the only thing that I could play in this would be the Valkyries money line because you don't know if Mabry's going to be in for one, and then it's just Golden State at home. They are legit. The crowd, like you know how the Phoenix Mercury say, "Oh, we have the X Factor. X Factor is the crowd." Nah, they got the true X Factor. Like their crowd is amazing. It's good. But yeah, all right. Full slip cooked up right there. If anybody wants to play that for anybody in the chat, Cardosa 10 points, Ryan Howard 2 threes, Angel Reese 2 assists. Indy taking on the Las Vegas Aces, Asia Wilson 20 points, Kelsey Mitchell 2 threes, Natasha Howard 4 rebounds. Dallas Swings taking on the Washington Mystics, Shakira Austin 10 points, Brittany Sykes 15 points, Paige Becker 4 assists. New York taking on Seattle. Gabby for 1-3. Sabrina for assists. NECA for 15 points. And then the Golden State Valkyrie money line. Run that slip. Tag us if it hits. Let us know how you do. Oh, all right, bro. I think we did good breaking this shit down.
That was beautiful.
That was.
So I think if we could get through the Chicago Sky and Atlanta Dream game, the rest of this ticket is green, son.
Yeah. It looked good. Unfortunately, I can't fucking play it.
Don't worry, bro. Just I got you.
but yeah, no, this ticket looks good. This ticket looks good. This ticket
Somebody
looks
said,
good.
"Do you have an early DK core?" S Mitch 926.
Do I have an early DK core? Let me cook one for you real quick. Hold on. If I had to run a core right now, from what I went through and what I saw, I'm really honestly, Canada is the first thing that stuck out to me at the guard position, that 7,500. And it's not that I'm chasing that game that she had last time. Like, I really do got to justify this to you. The minutes look like they might be somewhat ticking up for her. I like the minutes distribution. If she's going to at least play about 25 minutes, and it's a cake matchup for opposing guards going up against Chicago. Love it. 7,500, the safer one out of price-wise between Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard with upside, especially with some of the other guards and stuff that we have on the slate. That's the first one that sticks out to me as like really good. Next one was Shakira Austin, 9,600. I talked about it enough. Dallas, like, we're just not, our defense is not the greatest. We allow those bigs to go ahead and be able to rebound, do pretty much almost whatever they want, things of that nature. Like, it's up for most centers and bigs if you can actually rebound, if you have a good inside presence, things of that nature going up against us. 9,600 is, again, just a little bit too cheap for what she can do in this matchup. Love it for her here. The last piece that I would say for a core, and if you weren't playing Shakira Austin, I would definitely be playing Brittany Sykes because one or both of them will be able to go off in this matchup. I kind of like stud-wise, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of looking at fading and not playing Asia. Like, I like Asia. I like the matchup. I like the spot. I think she can go off, but at 11-8, when I look at the other fours on the slate, when I can come down and get a Gabby Williams in what should be a close game going up against New York, I kind of like the upside for her here for that right there. Or if I got to come down even more down into this mid-range, you kind of put me on Natasha Howard when we were talking about it. I don't mind going down there to her as a potential play. And then, to be honest, I feel like you can pay up for a stud guard like a Sabrina who's cooked versus Seattle continuously going up against them. Again, like, I'm pretty high on Sykes. Erica Wheeler, I really don't mind her at 8-8. That's not bad for her. If Mabry was to miss, I do like Sanaya Rivers.
I just got one question. What the hell just happened to Mike Trout?
I don't know what happened.
Did they walk him? I looked at the game and the game was off. Like, I don't know what happened, bro. Oh my god!
I turned my head for 2 seconds and something happened.
And the game was off. Like, all right, that's crazy. Well, guess he didn't go yard.
Last piece to the core.
You know, really hit 118 off the bat for a single. Like, come on, fam, that's ridiculous. Chloe baby.
You know what? How y'all do that? I was going to go to a mirror because I did like her at that 6K, but if Vivi's able to get the same minutes like what she got last time, that's good value. And unless you be able to pay up for whatever pretty much you want in regards to like studs, you can pit one or two more studs, especially because we do have some decent 9K somewhat studs over here on the slate. I like it. I could definitely mess with that. I could 10,000% mess with that. And sorry, I like to pull it up on my phone. Paige Becker getting 15 points tomorrow.
He say,
Paige,
"Yeah, Big Meech."
I'm about to say Paige is averaging what? What is Paige averaging? She's practically been a walking 17, 18-point player on the season already. Paige is averaging 18 points on the season, and in her away game, she's averaging 18 points. I think it'll be a tough 15 because I imagine she gets the Sykes matchup. Like, I really do think she gets the Sykes matchup, but who do you think goes off between Paige and Enrique? Like, who is actually going to have Sykes on him? Is it going to be Enrique? Like, you don't want Enrique to get hot, right?
I feel like if I'm coach,
Yeah.
I'm putting on my coaching cap right now.
Uh-huh.
If I'm coach, I know that the head of the snake is Paige.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything in my power to stop Paige. I don't give a fuck about Enrique. Like, she's been ass. Like, if she beats me, she beats me.
That's what I'm saying. If she's gonna go, like, that's the thing. Whoever Sykes is guarding, they've had a tough game. Looking at it, Ryan Howard, 13 points. Ariel Atkins, 10 points. Ryan Howard again, 14 points. Jordan Canada, or not Jordan Canada, sorry. Marina Mabry, 15 points. That was a hard 15 for her to get there, too. Sabrina Ionescu, 13 points. That's why I'm like, we got to figure out who Sykes is on. And if we're thinking right, and if it is going to be Paige, Enrique, even though it doesn't look pretty, it doesn't look pretty at all. It would be
Look, Big Meech, I'm just gonna tell you straight up, bro. Just watch the game, bro. Don't even bet this one, bro. Don't even save yourself the headache, bro. Don't even invest in this game. Don't
like,
wake up till 3
nah,
o'clock
bro,
when
play
it's
Shakira
time.
Austin. Play Shakira Austin.
Look, bro,
Shakira
don't
Austin.
wake up till 3 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, he thinking the way I'm thinking.
Bro, if I got to choose between Enrique and Dejanay, unfortunately, like I'm telling you, Enrique.
Yeah.
I was looking at Enrique's history. Let me see if I can pull it back up over here.
Just wake up at 3 o'clock when CC plays, man. Asia is about to feast on Aaliyah Boston. Oh my god, she's about to feast.
And like that's what sucks. I can only see last year on here for whatever reason. I can't see what she's done in years prior. Last year she had 21 and 23 points, but again, Sykes was injured last year. Sykes was injured last year. That's the only thing. But again, they did have Ariel Atkins, who's a decent defender, but she's not Sykes. Like Sykes is a completely different dog that you can release on a number one option.
What's the over under for the total? Is it like 160?
Total in this game is 164.5.
Oh man, they think it's gonna be high scoring. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it down even a step further. We're gonna go to team totals. WNBA. This is just how this is how I kind of, I guess you would call it cap games. Game props. They don't even have team totals up over here on DraftKings. This book sucks, bro.
They don't have anything over there on DraftKings right now. I need to open back the office door. It done got hot in here.
They don't even have team totals over here either. All right, let's check Fanatics.
Sykes is the W's, Pat Bever, Lou Dort. Sykes has a better offensive bag than Patrick Beverly and Lou Dort, but yes. Yeah, she is definitely a pet. She's the defensive equivalent of that, but offensive bag completely way better. Like
Pat Bev wish he was Sykes.
Exactly, and Lou Dort, his finishing has nothing on what Sykes can actually finish at the rim. Dort cannot.
All right, here we go. So they have Dallas's team total set at 80.5, and Washington's at 83.5. In my eyes, Dallas is not getting 81 points if Paige doesn't score 15.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think?
No, I agree. Literally, what you're saying, I agree with that because we see it. The offense is slowly turning and running to run through Page. Like it truly is. We know Nelissa's not going to go out there and give us no damn 15, 20 points. She's going to get pulled before she even gets a chance to do that. Misha Hines Allen barely can scrape to 10 points on a night to night basis. Lee is still getting acclimated to the team. Maybe she can go out there and chip in a nice 10, 12 if she's feeling good. Zaza, I still got to see more. Paige is doing the heavy lifting, and I mean, her last couple games, she's picking it up. I could. That's what I'm saying. Paige can get 15. It's going to be a hard fought 15. Is what I'm like. It's going to be a hard fought 15 for her.
Moral on the rise from the Gale.
I do agree. Like we've been waiting for this right here. She's looking healthy, and if they're actually going to give her the minutes, which we've seen the minutes, I think it's evident too by the fact they're bringing O off the bench. I guess they're trying to give Peters some run. Maybe
who the hell? Where did she come from?
Who? Haley Peters?
Yes.
She's apparently been on the team.
Like I don't.
She's been over there.
I don't remember her ever. Like even like collegiately. Like where did she come from?
Hold on, wait. Let me pull it up. Haley Peters.
Like who sent her and why?
All right, Haley Peters, WNBA. Oh, she was undrafted in the 2014 WNBA draft.
2014. She been around 11 years, fam. What school did she go to? Maryland? NC
Duke.
State?
Duke.
Duke?
Yep.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, bro. She's been around. Bro, she's been around for a little minute.
Oh my god.
She played on Atlanta in 2019. Played for Washington back in 2017. So she was over there with Elena. That's crazy. But she didn't play games. Like what? San Antonio, 34 games in 2016. Really?
She played for the San Antonio Stars.
Bro, her averages is pretty much the same thing. I really don't understand. I don't understand the move to put her into the starting lineup for one when they did that shit. I don't understand that. And then on top of that, I don't know. Murrow should be the one starting. Murrow should be the one starting. If Murray sits tomorrow, who gets the bulk of her minutes? Going back over to DraftKings.
Jesus Christ, don't let it be Lindsey Allen.
Bro,
holy fuck.
You say that now, but Lindsey Allen's minutes have been on the rise.
Oh my god.
Weird enough to say, they do have Jaylene Brown over there, but if we're talking about like pure straight up starting, they're already starting Sheldon. They're already starting Bria Hartley. You're whatever for starting oh girl, can't fucking think of her name now. Peters, and you're starting Tina Charles. You're gonna have to start Lindsey Allen. You're gonna have to start Lindsey Allen, bro. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to start Lindsey Allen unless.
Sanaya?
No. Yeah, Sanaya could start. They could start Sanaya because technically Mabry, even though she's starting out there, she is technically the 3 when you look at it, but she plays as the 1. And you can technically have Hartley be your 1. Sanaya could still slide in there as the 3 because she's so athletic and everything, and Sheldon can still be at your 2 because that's what Sheldon is anyway. So I would imagine Sanaya would get the bulk of those minutes because it's not like Sanaya's been playing hella deep run anyway. Like Mabry's out there playing 35, 37, 38 minutes a night and shit like that. We could potentially see a bump for Sanaya. she just got to keep her ass out of foul trouble. Straight up, she just has to not be in foul trouble. But I would imagine Sanai should get a bulk of that run right there. Some extra minutes that can go towards Lindsay Allen and Jalen would be, or Jalen, I think is how you say it. Jalen, yeah, Jalen could possibly get some of that backup run, but I would hope that it could be Murrow, bro. Like, I would dead ass hope that Murrow could get that because she technically.
What about Kayla Thornton tomorrow?
The Thort God.
She been hooping, man. She's been playing really well.
You want a wild bet that you could take for Kayla Thornton?
No. I do not want to be there at all.
Wait. Hear me out. I'm gonna pull it up so I can be able to truly tell you what she's doing with this. Oh damn, I can't because damn it, I can't see nothing. Kayla Thornton, 2 threes.
I like Kayla that. She be smacking the corner 3 like it's nobody's business.
And they leave her open. They leave her open out there. Let me see. In her home game, she's hitting 1, 2, 3, 4. So what? 4 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 out of 6 games on the season, she smacked 2 tray balls, and she's taking them. She's definitely taking them. Kayla Thornton, 2 threes, 4 rebounds, 10 points would be like a straight up Kayla Thornton line and play that I would take for her.
Thornton builder is disgusting.
Thornton builder, bro.
Oh my god. What about Tiffany Hayes? Technically a revenge game for her, right?
Can we call it bro? Y'all with these old ass players, and we call it revenge. They've gotten that revenge out of their system. Did
she not play for the Sun?
I believe that she did. I just remember Tiffany Hayes, Atlanta.
I just remember her at the Sun for some reason. Am I tripping?
Let me see. Tiffany Hayes. Who all have you played for? Tiffany Hayes, Golden State Valkyrie. At the same time, let's see stats. She played for Connecticut in 2023. So 2 years ago, bro. That was actually the most games she's played too. 40 games.
Brent Rooker just hit a triple. Any other day I bet on him, he go 0 for 6 with 12 strikeouts.
Did he run anybody in off of that triple?
No, he hit first pitch triple.
Damn. All right, the missus got too many bigs. I was thinking about taking Kiki's boards, but you never know if she's going to get the minutes. That's the thing with what. So I think that right now we're still waiting for Kiki and Shakira to find the balance because Shakira was coming off the bench and Shakira was slowly starting to eat and chip into those minutes in that role over there that Kiki was having to start the season. Kiki's boards have been way down, and it's literally correlating to Shakira Austin's usage and minutes as they were going up. We got to see that balance back out right there for them before we can like truly be like, okay, we can hop back on the Kiki train. Because right now, the pecking order over there on Washington, Sykes / Shakira, Citron, Kiki is kind of what it's looking like to me. I got to watch one more Washington Misses game. I haven't watched them like the last week to truly see it, but from the little bit that I have seen highlights and things of that nature, the offense looks like it's first flowing through getting Austin established, and then Sykes picking it up as the game goes on. Citron doing what she does out there in that regards, and Kiki's just picking up the scraps.
Are they going to trade Aaliyah Edwards?
I don't think so. I think Aaliyah Edwards is just still recovering. I mean, because she played, quote unquote, throughout the offseason, played in Unrivaled. She showed that she does have the upside, but she just got injured, training camp.
At the wrong time.
At the very wrong time. So she's having to reestablish herself in the pecking order, what they have over there. The one that will get traded, and I think is going to be gone soon, unless they like her veteran presence that much, is Dolson.
Yeah. She does a lot in that locker room, I feel like.
Yeah, like her presence is definitely felt in regards to steadying the ship and mentoring to their bigs. Like they have the talent with the bigs that we would like to see and whatnot. And I mean, I wish that they could play all three, Aaliyah Edwards, Kiki, and Shakira, but you just got the jam right there with Kiki and Aaliyah because they both are fours. They're not. I don't think either one of them can go up and play the three. I think they're both too slow for that.
I think Aaliyah could play the 3 if they gave her a chance. She was cooking the hell out of Stewie in that 1-on-1, bro.
Stewie didn't give it. Nah, bro. Stewie didn't try. Stewie didn't give a damn. Stewie makes more than enough money. She didn't need to win. Like it is what it is. Like she wasn't worried about that. Stewie wasn't trying. I bet you even before the daggone game, Stewie was like, "Hey, I'm gonna let you bust my ass real quick. All right, I'm gonna let you get them Instagram followers and stuff up. I'm gonna do for you what Caitlin Clark just did for Sophie Cunningham, coming over here to this team, selling out on jerseys and getting more brand deals and shit. I'm gonna do that for you. That's what she did.
That's crazy.
You know that Sophie Cunningham jersey really did sell out.
Yeah. OG Quan just robbed somebody of a double.
Damn. Hayes played for the Sun. Yeah, she played for the Sun in 2023. What I just looked at. What do you think? What do you think that the Chicago Sky? What would turn their season around?
Enrique.
Seriously.
They need to either get Enrique or Chelsea Gray. And I don't think either one of them are. I think Enrique would be more likely. I don't think either one is getting traded. But if there was one to think, I think it would be Enrique.
I mean, Chelsea Gray did play because she was on Team Rose, right? Wasn't that both her and Asia? So, I mean, not Asia, both her and Angel. So the connection, the synergy.
Yep, there's something there.
It's there.
But the issue is that Becky Hammond is like in love with Chelsea Gray.
Let's see what Chelsea Gray's contract is. Aaliyah cooked everybody in that 1v1. I was surprised she got Collier, though. Yeah. Chelsea Gray's current contract with the... Go ahead.
She's only 32. I thought she was like 36 for some reason. She looks so fucking old out there.
Chelsea Gray's done after this season. It's a 2-year extension running through the 2025 season. The extension, the final year of the deal, 2025 will see her earn $196,000. So this is her last year on that contract.
Man, don't be surprised if you see Kennedy Carter back in Chicago too.
Bro, I would be very surprised. Do you think that the coaching staff can actually... So, wait.
Wow, Tio Hernandez hit a bomb? Quit playing, Black Tony. Let's go. Tio mine.
Let's think about that for a second real quick. Wasn't Tanisha Wright the coach for Kennedy Carter when she was on Atlanta?
I don't know. I think so. OG Quan just hit a double, turned a single into a double.
Tanisha Wright.
Wow, if Trout would have went yard, bro, I would have hit them for something serious, son.
Record. Tanisha Wright. Let me see. Atlanta in 2022, 2023, 2024. Now let me see. Kennedy. I got way too many tabs open, bro.
Me too, bro. I think that's when my laptop blacked out. Yeah, they like, yo, you gotta chill, son.
Yeah, let me close some of my tabs that I got open real quick. Make sure I don't close nothing actually important. All right.
This is why you always round robin. I round robin 2 or 3. And I think I just smacked them for something.
Tio Hernandez just homered. All
That
right, let
boy
me.
Black Tony, he good luck. I'm about to add you on Twitter, bro.
Kennedy Carter was drafted in 2020 and played for Atlanta until 2021. So Tanisha Wright did not coach her. She was assistant coach for Las Vegas Aces in 2020 and 2021. So she didn't coach Kennedy Carter. Maybe do you think Kennedy Carter and Tanisha Wright could actually get along? Like, do we actually think that they can get along?
I don't think Kenny Carter could get along with anybody, but you need her, bro.
Like that right there is I do agree. They do need a true guard presence that can do what she does. Like she
So hear me out. Kennedy Carter and them, they just made it to the championship in where's she at? Like Mexico or something?
Mexico. She is in Mexico playing for championship. I've seen that she's of course MVP of the league and all that other stuff right now for them, but this is my only other issue with that for Kennedy Carter. She's played now back-to-back leagues. I don't think she's truly had a break. Is she gonna actually want to come back to the W and keep on playing for the rest of the year?
Oh, you see this shit?
What?
A fan, bro. They just intentionally walked J Ram. A fan was yelling, "Rakia, I need something, something from my parlay." And Hamby and Kelsey Plum told him to shut up, shut the fuck up. Listen to this shit.
19 points tonight on 6 of 10 shooting.
No,
we don't give a damn about that shit. Shut up. Kennedy Carter is the female version of Patrick Beverly.
What's up with y'all and Pat Bev tonight?
Bro, I technically normally always compare Kennedy Carter to Russell Westbrook.
I can see that. That's fair.
Like that's who I have always compared her to. The downhill drives that she can, the crazy behind shooting whenever she actually can get hot, and then the attitude. Like it's to me all metrics of Russ. But
the boys hate Pat Bev, dog.
That's the second one, man. That's the second one.
I ain't never coming back in here again, bro.
The female version of Patrick Beverly. You know what? Hold on, wait. Because y'all did this shit without me the other day. Hold on, wait. Patrick Beverly was a menace. Bro, yes. On defense.
The next 5 years are mine. Yeah, all right.
Oh, wait.
Oh my god.
I gotta see this because you guys did this without me the other day. But Sydney Colson draft class. Because so I had posed this question to both BK and NJ in regards to who the fuck was in Sydney Colson's draft class and when did she get drafted? She was drafted in 2011, round number 2.
She looks so happy. Look at her.
Because she is happy, bro. She is happy.
This is my girl, man.
She is the bench mob squad. All right, I need to see the 2011 WNBA draft class. All right. So she was in the same draft class as Maya Moore. Liz Cambage. And if you guys don't remember Liz Cambage, go back and watch highlights of this menace because she was a menace on the court for a fact. Like Liz Cambage legit was the WNBA's version of DeMarcus Cousins. Straight up. She was our DeMarcus Cousins, bro. A bona fide center that could just give you 25 and 15 any given night, but at the same time will want to fist fight you for looking at her wrong, like or not getting pissed off at the refs most nights than not. Like that was also her big flaw most nights for her, man. That shit was crazy. Courtney Vandersloot, that's crazy.
This may have been the worst draft class of all time.
Who the fuck is
This may have been the worst draft class of all time, bro.
Amber Harris.
Maya Moore literally carried this class.
Yo, remember Danielle Robinson?
Yeah, the little girl at the fro.
Yeah.
She could give us 7.5 RA in a game or
She couldn't
PRA.
do shit.
She's like, come on, girl, go retire.
Okay, this was the same draft class as Jasmine Thomas. Okay.
She was ass.
No, Jasmine, her injury is what really messed her up, bro.
Hey, wasn't she married to Letitia Heidemann?
I think so. Hold on, wait.
And
We
then
going down
Letitia
a real-
Heidemann telling Skylar, like, I don't like you, or I don't have a crush on you no more. And Skylar go tell her, you still like me. He's like, what is wrong with these girls, bro?
Jasmine Thomas.
She
Oh
goes
no,
like,
bro, they're engaged.
Yeah, they was teammates in Connecticut.
They're engaged. Oh shit.
And that's when Coach Kurt Miller, he was on the bench. He was like, I don't know what else you want me to do. I can't teach you guys how to make layups. You don't make layups, I'm gonna get fired. And then literally right after they lost in the finals, it was like Kurt Miller has been fired by Connecticut Sun. It's like, oh my god. That shit was so funny, bro.
Bro, I feel like I should have known this. She's the director of player programs and development coach for the Dallas Wings. I didn't know that we have her on our staff. I did not know that she's on the staff, bro. Oh shit. But bro, they've been engaged since 2021. What the fuck? That's a long engagement. I wonder if she never mind. When did Britney Spears play the W?
Bro, here go the video. I'm posting the video of the chick. Can I comment in this chat?
Yeah, you can comment in chat.
Bro, how do I write in here?
Just click a type message, or you can send it in the person. Okay, there it goes.
Please watch that video.
All right.
Please, y'all, go watch this video. This is the funniest shit you'll ever hear for a WNBA coach.
On layups. Any suggestion on pro players making a layup? Like, honestly, like I'm gonna get fired because we can't make a layup.
Like, honestly, I'm gonna get fired because we can't make a layup.
Oh my god. Dog, that shit was top tier funny.
Hey, he wasn't wrong though.
I gotta post that on Twitter.
He was not wrong. I'm gonna get fired because I cannot make a layup. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, Carol Sore was in this draft class. Okay.
Man, them girls is ass.
Yeah, y'all ain't wrong about that. Britney Spears. Let me look up who Britney Spears.
Boy, you about to see a bald white girl.
Phoenix Mercury, Britney Spears. Oh no, actually, she is a black girl with braids. Now, I'm not dissing the University of Colorado. I actually didn't know who Britney Spears was. She was selected in the second round, 19th overall. Did she actually play in the league and do something? Let's see. Britney Spears WNBA stats. Oh shit, my shit's going slow again. For those that are still in here, this is literally what we do for a majority of the day. Besides talk to sports, we end up just shooting the shit and finding some random stuff. Like, all right. Damn, she has no stats. Britney Spears didn't do a damn thing in the WNBA except for get her name called. Damn. Yeah, no, there's no one else notable from this draft class. But you ain't lying. Maya Moore, of course, was the best thing that came out of this. Well, Maya Moore and Elizabeth Cambage to me are two of the best things that came out of this draft class. I just wish that Liz could have. Man, I swear, if Liz Cambage could just kept her attitude in check, just kept it in check. But Courtney Vandersloot, we did see her play her last game, though. Like, for a fact, we did see her play her last game. That's crazy. What's next for Kevin Fenderlin in the NBA?
Who?
Kevin Fenderlin.
Bro, I would have hit them for like 900. Who the hell is that?
Are you actually talking about Kevin Durant? I'm trying to understand the reference here.
Who is Kevin Fenderlin, brother?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Ace, who are you talking about, bro? You gotta give me some context on who are you talking about. The only Kevin I know is Kevin Durant currently. That was Britney Spears' husband? Really? Wait, let me look that up.
I know he talking about Kevin Federline.
Oh, it sounds like you just went out. Yup. He just went out again. The singer, not ball player. I didn't know that we had a ball player. Oh, man. I think Jay just died out again. It's about time I wrap this thing up anyway. We've been going for almost 2.5 hours. All right, y'all. For those that actually tuned into the live stream, enjoyed watching it and whatnot, thank you guys for stopping by, chatting with us for a little bit and whatnot. Yeah, he did get her for that money. Honestly, her whole family got her for the money. Controlling her, controlling the assets, making it seem like she was crazy, which, I mean, I think having everybody telling you what you can do and all other stuff will make you crazy, especially when you're a pop star singer and then the drugs and stuff that you have access to. Well, why? Y'all know I like to rant. Why is that one of the things that everybody likes to go to whenever they get money, make money, is like, yo, I'm at such a high pinnacle of life. Let's do some drugs. I don't understand that. Still trying to figure it out and understand it. I don't understand that. Why is that one of the things that everyone feels the need to go to, mess with, and just fuck around and find out? Why? Doesn't make sense to me. Boom, boom. All right. If I get the chance to, I will for sure record a, of course, shorter synopsis video of this right here. Let me see if my boy Cody was able to do a video. I know he has some stuff going on this weekend. Let's see if Cody. Yep, he did. All right, cool. I'm going to actually drop Cody's thing in the chat. So definitely, if you guys have not checked out other people that actually covers the WNBA pretty heavily, just as much as I do, is my boy. If you see him on inside of any contest, his name is Cody, and he runs the what is this thing called again? Jesus Christ, I can't remember what his group chat is called. Hold on, I should know this because I'm in there. Reapers, DFS Reapers Premium. Definitely check him out. He has great content. He covers the WNBA just as heavily as I do. He's very invested into this, but he also does the underdog draft stuff. So if you're looking for someone that knows what they're talking about for the WNBA, definitely check out my boy Cody. He's got multiple Queen of the Court tickets and stuff. He's finished high inside of his DFS contest as well. And on top of that, one of his subscribers on the last big slate just took that shit down for 25,000. One of his subs did just do that earlier this week. So someone that does know what they're talking about and is very, very good, very versed in the WNBA space is my boy Cody. Can't shout him out enough in regards to what he's done for the space. We've collabed on a couple of streams and done some stuff together as well. So I definitely check that out right there. Put the link inside the video for you guys. So it's pinned also inside the chat. Definitely check him out. Subscribe to his channel if you guys have not done so already. Help get him up to 1,000 subs. There's no way he's still sitting in the 700s. He should be well over 1,000 subs with the content and everything that he's putting out, especially his free stuff, man. No reason why he doesn't have enough high support and love like what he should be getting over there. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. I'm off this thing. All my content and stuff, it'll be up in the morning because I still need to go eat dinner, man. It's going on midnight over here my time. Thank you for hanging out.